needs a battery.
I have no idea. We go check it.
That's me,
In the valley of the shadows, land of the scorpion, stung by the darkness, swimming in all the poison. I need some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Come with some angel music, so damn hot down here. I need some angel music, so to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I plead, show me some mercy. Grandma, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven if I get a little bit of sun, with a little bit of light. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven. I can shine like a raven. In the land of the shadows, the valley of the scorpion, stung by the darkness, swimming in out the poison. I need some angel music. I need some angel music. I want some angel music. The sun to wash away the fear. Holy, unseen, I play. Show me some mercy. Grandpa, come on down here and sing your prayer with me. Cause I can shine like a raven with a little bit of sun, a little bit of light, just a little bit of sun. Black feather glisten, just a little bit of light, a little bit of sun. I can shine like a raven, shine like a raven. Black feather glisten. Pull me up from the Snake River. I want to be one. Pull me up from the Snake River. I want to know freedom. Oh,
Good evening, folks. How are we doing tonight?
What's up, Roger?
What's this link for, D-Man?
That is the Devon Island, the one for Devon Island, so you can see the Mars trucks. That's why I threw that in there.
Well, we'll go over that since you got it back there while we're hot on the topic. And did you look in there when you were doing that? Would be how often does the transit of Venus happen? Did you get that one?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I was looking at it. I didn't find that one.
Yeah, because I mean, in order to get that, it's got to be like once in probably a lifetime thing that would happen, probably. Considering the supposed size of the universe or the solar system or whatever you want to call it.
says it happens every 243 years.
There you go.
And that's not a lifetime. That's going to happen. Maybe if it might hit your lifetime. Yeah. Nice. So we'll look at Devon Island. Google Maps. Ooh. So we can zoom in on this.
Yeah. Well, you can. If you go down in the bottom corner,
Okay.
see the little symbol. See the little guy symbol. It's down in the corner. It's like a little orange man. If you put the mouse over it and then push down on your left mouse and hold it, you can drag it over.
Okay, hold on. So I'm looking for the little guy symbol. I got like an orange. I guess that's a drag dot, and now that opens up my 3D maps that I already have. Good God, I got too much stuff open now.
Yeah, if you could just go to Street View, whatever the Street View is, so it puts the little blue outline, and that'll give an idea where it is. So that way,
It's got like a thing I can drop on it.
right
I
there,
guess.
see the little symbol on the bottom right?
Oh, I see it now. I got
You
it.
just drag it over, and you'll see that hook. See that little hook symbol on the right? Put it on the short end of the hook on the top. Take the green and put it right up on that top left
right
little hook. Nope, over to the right.
Oh, I didn't go the
All
right
right,
place.
just X out of it. Just X out of that. Just
Okay.
X the screen, and it'll
And
put
do
you
it
right
again.
back. Yep, do it again.
And what
You'll see
part of where should I take them again?
the top of the hook on the right of that little.
This little blue
Right.
thing?
Yeah, we'll put it right up on the top, right there. Perfect.
There we are. Oh, look.
There's the trucks.
There's
No
NASA.
freaking
There
way.
you go.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Hola.
If you
Did
zoom
they got
into
this area blocked off that people can't go?
yeah,
Can you? Do you think you can get to Devon Island from where you are right now?
I can get there if I got an airdrop and a support chip and a.
Yeah. Yeah. So they could fake any kind of footage.
Look at the
up here.
stickers on the side of the ATV. They all have
Yeah.
Mars stickers on the side of them.
Yeah.
Even the trucks, you can walk over towards the front of the truck. There's another one on the other side of it. That's
Surprised they didn't try to scrub this.
Yeah.
I'm surprised too. It's been on there for a while, but I think these are from quite a while ago.
What they're going to tell you is that this was just practice for actual Mars.
If you hold the mouse
that's what I was
button,
thinking.
if you hold the mouse button, yeah, you can spin it around and just flip it around behind you. There's two trucks. There's another one right there that has stickers all over it.
This guy right here.
Yep.
The AM General Northwest Passage Drive. Yeah. And I was looking at. They have another base in Antarctica where they actually can show you where Newtonian light, they call it, goes through the whole Earth. They have to go underground to measure it. And all they do is they trap light and ice, and they say this is neutron light. Is what they call it. It proves there's the Newtonian stars that are around us. The light's passing through our planet or something. I have no idea.
And I know right off the bat, some people are gonna say, "Oh, well, it's because they're testing all the equipment and they need a similar. What do you call it? Yeah,
Yeah.
the same way how they just happen to have a full size space station and a swimming pool, and they have to test it, and underwater is the only way. Yeah, okay.
But you remember Building 9, right, in Houston?
Yeah.
And they actually have a mock-up of the ISS inside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the inside of the ISS.
They also had to do
Like-
the same thing to go to the moon when they had the giant moon that was sitting in a huge warehouse with train tracks going around it so they could film it. But they weren't actually using the life size, but scaled down size, fully detailed with lights over the top of it. No, they weren't using that to put stuff on TV to screw you at all. That was totally, it's just a coincidence.
So this stuff is off limits to most folks.
Yeah,
And nobody's going to go through the painstaking process to go build it back again.
Oh, the power of a calculator
I know.
in a tweaker shelter
With gypsum board on the outside.
with gypsum board and then the duct tape and curtain rods.
Don't forget the gold foil, man.
Yeah, But there's one special build quality thing of it with the giant panel gaps, the huge panel gaps that they used, sheet metal screws. It's totally space, totally for space.
Yeah, I know. And all they're doing is taking a light spectrum. That's what they're doing with it, and it travels at a different rate. And they somehow, I guess, maybe it does it in the ice, and when it gets below ground, it's a denser light. They trap it in these giant tubs, and they say it's neutron light from a star. There's light from a star, yeah. That doesn't prove that that's going through the Earth by any rate. I don't know what they use to measure it, how fast it's going, or something like that. Yeah, light doesn't. I don't think they really know what the speed of light is necessarily.
Well, it's the speed of on.
Yeah, there you go. It happens as soon as you
As fast as you can click the switch. That's how it's on.
we can know how fast it travels. Well, I guess you can get like a rate and get a good idea. They give themselves a lot of margin of error too when they do this stuff, don't they? Yeah.
I'm sure there's some kind of. I'm sure they have some kind of, what do you call it? I mean, I'm sure that if you took a light and turned it on at a certain distance from when you hit the switch, from when you seen the light, yeah, I'm sure that the light would have to travel from between the space from you to it. You know, I'm sure if you were crazy long way away, like even if you did it with a laser and turned a laser on and had it, you know, in general location pointed towards you, that, yeah, okay, I'm sure if somebody sat there with a radio and said, okay, I'm hitting the switch now, you could simply just say, okay, let's record it and time it and see how long before I saw the light or before it shined in my face.
Well, you could put a light bulb in a dark box, and you could get a sensor on the other side, like a photo plate, and actually see kind of time how long it would take to get to the other side. But that doesn't give you a rate from here to God knows where.
Not especially those ridiculous distances that they're given, where it's like 8 trillion miles away. You know.
Well, that's another margin of error they can play with. They can make any kind of map they want to with it too. Especially if you're using the stars to map with. You
know, I mean, light's gonna have a delay from you turning it on. I mean, is it going to be that insignificant that you could say, okay, now I can see the light? I mean, as soon as you hit the switch, at what distance would you get such a delay that you're like, I don't see the light. Oh, there it is. You know, like that in my mind would be the delay, like from you hitting the switch to from me seeing it at whatever distance.
I'm gonna show you. I got the screensaver that I got for space from at night from Earth, pictures of space at night Earth, and this is where their link took me to. It's really weird. Yeah, I clicked on NASA's link, and it took me to this page. I wanted to download a PDF so I could save it to my files. It was one of the pictures from the ISS station. Let's see if I can get to it.
Is it a lot of butts and nuts, or is it
mostly just young girls at like 19, 19 years old? It's the OnlyFans page, but I don't have it open.
Why would they send you that link?
I don't know, because I clicked 100.
Does it? What was did the link they send you was a NASA page?
Well, here's it's from a NASA photo album basically, and it took me to this page. You see this?
Yeah.
Half of it's in Arabic, man.
Yeah, that's
and then I clicked on one of the PDF files. Get it? And,
oh my god!
It took me to an OnlyFans page to download the file.
Why are they linking you to a friggin' what do you call it in another language?
I don't know. I guess they're trying to get their international pedophile group in NASA.
Yeah, they're trying to get more people to go look at butts and nuts.
I can do that right now on the internet. Don't need to go to a NASA page.
Thanks, NASA. Giant dicks in space.
Well, I guess it's a bad thing.
Holy Christ.
Absolutely.
They're like, here, here's a link as soon as you click on it. NASA's the best.
Yeah. Well, as I heard Eric Dubay say one time, he said, NASA is prejudiced towards all straight men and Asians. That's what he said in one of his songs he had, one of his rap songs.
Yeah.
And they're trying to set people up. It's like blackmail, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. If you're a married man, you're just perusing NASA websites and you click on OnlyFans Club and your wife comes home, so you find it in your browser.
Next thing
what are you doing
you
over
found
here?
that looking on their website?
Yeah. Took me right to it. You mean to click on one of them, see if it takes me back?
Oh my goodness.
I don't have to do it live. I can just click on one of the
That's fucking
pictures.
Great. Thanks, NASA. Somebody's like, this guy's a flat earther. Fuck him. Send him a fucking tits and ass. Send him a tits and ass link.
Okay. This is the same thing. I'll show you where it takes you to first before it takes you there. Not
What
funny.
did
No.
they must have done that purposely or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they do. You know why? Because he was asking them for something that they don't got to give. That's why.
Oh
Right.
my goodness.
This is where it took me to. Well, this one's taking me a different one. This is taking me to make your listings unforgettable. So they want me to sell homes on this link.
Yeah. The other one they wanted you to whack off, and now they want you to buy a house.
Yeah. I can go back and see if it takes me. I'll show you the PDF page. This is where it is. This download the PDF free. Open.
No.
Let's see what it does. Ready?
Well, it's because that's probably a shit links website. I wouldn't open it. I wouldn't open it.
Well, that's where it took me to just now. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the real estate. I guess it goes through a whole bunch of them. But it
Yeah,
took me
yeah.
to the first time I clicked on it, took me to OnlyFans. Like, why am I in an OnlyFans site trying to download a picture of Earth from
Yeah.
space?
That's like one of those shitty drop sites that they jump that you know, the servers that they use, you know, dump shit links all over it.
Not worth your time, man.
No.
Probably trying to fish. They're using fishing. Probably
Yeah.
trying to get your info.
Make sure you
they've
clear
already, they've
your
already hacked my stuff already, man. I've been hacked like 3 times, 4 times.
Jesus.
Yahoo. I got caught up in the whole Yahoo when Yahoo's Yahoo Messenger and their mail service got hacked, and they didn't tell anybody for fucking like a year. I was like, great. Gee, thanks, Yahoo.
Now, some of the names that some of these people come up with, like I got another guy in here. His name is Wong 2 Feet.
Hey, we too low.
Is someone spamming advertising?
Something Wong.
That's funny. At least they got a sense of humor. So now you get what Devon Island really could be in reality.
Yep.
As opposed to them flying how many million miles away?
Yeah.
800 million miles to Mars or whatnot. Do you think they can actually do that? No. And land a rover and then transmit a signal back daily.
They're just doing that in a remote place that no one's gonna get to, that no one can see and no one can watch, and no one's gonna go and and they're rolling that fucking stupid little remote controller car around out in the fucking Yukon somewhere, and then using all kinds of filters to make it look like, oh, it's the red planet. It's
Believe me.
some hillbilly with a fucking handful of bacon, drinking a beer, is standing right next to him while they're rolling the thing around out in the fucking thing. Give me a break.
I'm out here working for NASA.
Yeah. Well, I'm working for NASA, eh?
Mhm.
They don't care. They're making money. They don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Most
have you
people-
ever in school? I think it was like third or fourth grade. They make you do that. The NASA. It's like they make you think you're talking to a NASA space station. People at like the NASA space station and all that stuff. I forget what it was in school, but and that's they indoctrinated me in school. Like I remember that clear as day. Actually, they had us like thinking we were talking to people at NASA. Like there was some weird shit at school.
All right, I'm gonna take a poll. Do anybody want Max and Monkey Cat Pat to come on the panel?
Oh my
They
god.
they want to come join. They're gonna talk sense into us, man. Hold on. a second.
Oh God. I say yes, but only if they don't talk about anything.
Okay. You heard the man. He said yes if you don't talk about anything. Don't
Yes,
try to
but
convince us of any pseudoscience.
Let's try something. Let's bring them in and excuse me, let's bring them in, but they can't talk about the globe at all. Let's try that.
We could do like Duffy did. If you mention globe, we move on to the next topic.
Can't mention the globe. If you're going to come in, we got to talk
globe.
about sports and big block Chevys. That's all
Yes,
about
sir.
the music and skating.
Jeez.
And skating. Hey, I like skating, man. That's what I did when I was a kid. Skating's fun. Until you get hurt. I've never been in the hospital yet for skating. They did cast my arm though. I severed my thumb, pulled out a joint. But that was it. It splintered me. So
But have any of
And
you
you know
guys
how
done
the-
that in school though?
do what?
Well, and like
Oh, what? But they
third or
brought
fourth
in like
grade,
some fake.
Yeah, like you were like talking to like these people at NASA, and like it was some weird. I forget 100% what it was, but it was they had us like thinking we were talking to like NASA and like doing this. It was in like I don't even know, bro. It was some stupid shit. Like
Oh,
it was
there's
part of my school, but it was definitely probably to indoctrinate us in this whole space bullshit, like thinking
Yeah.
that this stuff
Well,
is 100% real.
they weren't pushing it hard like that when I was growing up, man. The
Well,
most we
I was
ever did, I
born in
watched the
01,
shuttle
so
blow up. You know, yeah,
They pushed it hard when I was in school because they made us
Yeah.
watch the Challenger blow up.
but
They
we
did
didn't even
that.
talk to no astronauts. So like they're
No.
doing now, like the
They-
astronauts will come in on our feed and talk to you or come to your
Yeah.
school and visit. No, they didn't. do
yeah,
that.
and it was like showing that they were at like the space station, and then it was all real and stuff. Like you see them floating around. Like I 100% remember that in 3rd grade.
Well,
Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
why they would do that. Yeah, here's Monkey. Hey, Lev, how you doing, man?
Hey, Roger. Hey, everyone.
What's going on, guys?
Say hi, Monkey.
Hey, what's going
I'm-
on, Roger and all?
What's up,
Not
Monkey? How
much.
you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
So, your opinion on the hot topic of the day?
What's the hot topic of the day?
Oh.
Devon Island?
No,
Rubber
that's
on-
not a hot topic, dude.
Rubber or not, Monkey?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
no, that's not the hot topic. So, what's going on? What's being pushed in your face every time you turn on social media right now?
Actually, I don't really use social media anymore.
I wonder why.
Yeah, exactly, because it's all bullshit.
So, what kind of
So-
music did you listen to today?
I listen to a lot of metal.
What kind of
So,
metal?
like death metal? Like
Yes.
fucking kill metal.
So, what's your favorite metal band?
Gojira or
He's old school. Look at him.
yeah, stuff like that. Children
Sepultura.
of Bodom.
Don't know who they are.
Immortal. The only
What
grew
do
up
y'all
listening-
listen to?
Oh, I grew up listening to metal. I listened to Megadeth, Metallica.
Yeah, of course.
I listened to a couple of speed metal and some progressive metal bands. I listened to Ministry, industrial rock.
Hell yeah, dude. Yes,
Yeah.
that's
I'd
good
listen-
stuff.
I listened to Jimi Hendrix's first record today, the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm old
There you
school.
go.
Left-handed.
There you go.
No. Well, originally, yes. Not now, though.
Okay. Originally, what happened with that? You
I
heard
whacked my head. Yeah, I whacked my head, and that's what happened.
Oh,
I woke up, I was already. That's how hard I did it. Whack some
man.
sense into me.
you've heard Jimi Hendrix's actual death was a conspiracy theory too.
Yeah.
right?
Oh
everything.
yeah. There's a lot
There's-
of stuff with Jimi Hendrix.
And you know, you like
I'm
there's
a big
death.
Hendrix fan.
There's conspiracies with everybody's death. Like, and you could do that with
Especially
Jimi
famous
Hendrix.
Yeah.
Any of them, you could make a conspiracy about it. Doesn't mean it's true though.
Hmm.
You got to remember that. Doesn't mean it's true.
Oh, there was reports that somebody was feeding wine down his throat into his lungs. You ever heard that one?
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
bunch of those. What do you call it?
Even Prince's death too was strange.
One of the managers, that was what people were talking about for a while. Is one of the managers, basically said that he was worth more dead than he was alive.
They all
yeah.
are.
How?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, and all the royalties and all the what do you call it? It's down the line. That's kind of how they think
all the
about
stuff
that stuff.
you can sell after they die.
Yeah,
you get a
yeah.
lot more money for it than you can when they're alive.
Not really, because if you think about it, if he stays alive and makes more music, that's more stuff to sell, right?
Well, it's not that. It's the collectors that will pay more money for found this uncut reel of Jimi Hendrix after he died. It's more valuable that way on a bigger.
I don't know. I don't know. I believe if Jimi Hendrix never died and he was, let's say somehow still alive today, he'd be
He's-
worth a lot more money.
He is. He's
A
Maxine
lot.
Waters. Didn't you hear Maxine Waters in California's Jimi Hendrix? Didn't you hear the secrets?
Yeah, wrong, dude. Wrong. It's actually Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, that Morgan Freeman shit's funny too. Oh my
They could
God.
do those surgeries and make you a foot shorter.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they cut bones out of you. You ever see
But
that guy?
they can. They make you taller too. I heard.
Yeah,
Like
did you
that-
see that guy? Got his
Yeah,
legs
that-
extended.
That was ridiculous.
Like that-
The most dumbest. I don't even know why you would even pay for that.
Like that
Yeah.
South Park episode where, what is it? Kyle gets his knees extended or something and he plays basketball? That's fun. That is funny shit.
I've never seen Freeman play. Have you? And Lord Racer's out there saying it.
Nope.
Have you ever seen Morgan? I guess he can play.
Next
We
time you
should
see
look
him,
that
just
up.
start yelling him. Just start yelling at
Hey,
him.
Morgan.
With Purple Haze.
Who? Morgan
Purple
Freeman
Haze.
played guitar? I would
Let's
love to
see.
see that. Actually, that sounds fun.
Let's see. Morgan Freeman playing guitar.
I'm assuming he plays blues.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That
Being
blues is
a-
fucking awesome.
Oh, he's got his own metal band. You didn't hear? Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Unfreeman. That's the name of the metal band.
Freeman. Black Freeman. What is it? He plays real fast.
They actually pulled up Morgan Freeman playing guitar. Obviously, he can. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, looks like he's Mississippi Blues Club is where I'm getting.
The
He
band
looks
that
a
I
lot
saw.
like Hendrix, dude. He does almost.
The band that I saw years ago, they're still around. They're called Immortal, and they look like a black metal Kiss. They wear all painted up and with all weird costumes with pin spikes all over them, and they're all fucking weird looking like
Nice.
demons. And I
See, I love that kind of shit.
I remember seeing
I
that a long
love
time
that
ago and
shit.
seeing the picture of him standing in the woods, and I was like, "Holy shit! Who the hell are these guys?" And they're still around.
You want to see a soundtrack from Electric Company?
Hey, yeah, it's what's his name, man? The
Yeah.
guy, Mr. Rita, Easy Rita.
There you go. You ready?
Yeah, do the dance. Watch the dance.
All right.
Easy Reader, that's my name.
Hope I don't get a copyright for this.
Reading, that's my game.
Okay, this is awesome.
I'm a reading man, and it's words I see. Every word I see, I just gotta speak. Easy Reader, that's my name. Easy Reader, that's my name. Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. That's enough.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see how far he's come.
Oh yeah. He's another Jimi Hendrix. I'm telling you. Oh hell! Did anybody watch Stavs tonight?
Yeah, I
Oh,
watched
uh,
that.
Yeah, we just came from Saab. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Anybody that wasn't at Stavs, did they watch Stavs?
I watched a little bit at the beginning, a little bit in the middle, and a little bit at the end. But mainly,
Why,
I
you
was
didn't
watching
want to see the
two.
pictures? Did you see Mikey's pictures?
No,
Oh, I saw Mikey's pictures. Yeah, I watched.
Yeah, I love those.
I watched until Mikey left, and then you guys started talking about stuff that I just
Yeah.
didn't feel comfortable talking about.
Yeah, I
So-
could kind of tell.
I understood.
Mikey's that's his thing. That's his thing, man.
Mhm.
He's a picture guy and a photo guy, and that's what he does. That's his.
I love him.
I
Mikey
yeah,
is my favorite flat earther. Like
those are
he's
the
my man.
best. I love looking at those pictures, the ones that are the circuit board ones. Even Sav said the same thing and said, "Yeah, it almost does look like a circuit board if you flipped it over."
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like a lot of stuff, but you know what? That's called pareidolia. Anything
Yeah.
can look like
Mhm.
anything. So do you
Wild.
guys think? While we're talking about Mikey, do you guys think that Mikey's pictures are actual pictures of quote unquote stars or planets or whatever he's taking a picture of at the moment?
What else is he taking a picture of?
I don't know. Something out of focus is going to be my answer, but I know how you feel about that.
Did you didn't watch the beginning of it when he was showing you what it looks like out of focus?
No, I've been watching Mikey for years. I am very
Yeah, he-
educated in
He
Mikey.
puts them in focus. He even put a video in there. Rewatch it again where he shows it to you out of focus and says, "Here, I'm gonna put it in focus because people keep saying, oh my shit's out of
It's out of
focus."
focus. Yeah. The point of the thing, I know Mikey personally. I've met him. He's come up here, hung out with me for a day. We actually went over to Duffy's church.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
Mikey.
just wait you?
Yeah.
That's funny.
How did you actually get to talk to Duffy?
Yeah, I met him. Talked to him for about 2 hours.
Awesome.
Man, the first thing he did was lie to me.
How so?
Well, he told me he sent me an email, and he didn't send me. He went and sent me an email when he saw me show up. Then I got the email after
Then
I
you
was
got it, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, he probably didn't send you an email for. Are you talking about like sending you an email for FTE or a TFE?
No, this wasn't for TFE. This was an email. His church is going to set up me to come in and do a presentation at his church one day. And I was going to go meet him in person at 9:00 that next Sunday. I talked to him on the phone, and I went to go meet him that next Sunday.
Okay.
And then
Well,
he
I mean, I can't-
realized I was
I can't-
actually real. And what do I do now? Send him an email.
Was this before? I'm assuming this was after the final
No,
experience.
he already started TFE. He was out broadcasting it to the world. I caught him on Autodidactics channel.
Yeah, it was
Over-
the beginning.
pushing it.
Okay,
the
so
camp.
this is before they actually went to Antarctica.
Oh yeah, and
Okay, so
he
he's
actually-
probably busy. Will Duffy had a lot on his plate at the time, and I mean, he's a busy
Well,
guy.
I wasn't on the 24s list, you might say.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, you weren't. I'm not trying to throw shit at you, Roger, at all. I'm just saying
Okay.
you weren't one of the biggest flat earthers at the time that he did that. So I mean,
So
maybe
he's looking for popular flat earthers, not somebody who's actually going to represent flat Earth.
Well, yeah, he wanted to pick the big
know what
flat
they-
earthers who have the most following
You know what
Check
they
it out, Eric
because
Dubé.
it would grow more publicity.
You know what they should have did? People should have been able to mail him a letter with a number on it, and he should have took a little thing with a spinning thing and threw little balls and wrote the numbers on them, and it spun it around like we were on a game show. And then that way, when it drops a couple of numbers, and then he could just randomly pick them from a list and just
Yeah.
do it to
And-
choice instead of him.
Yeah,
you
I
know.
mean, he could have done a bunch of things. Like
I
I'm not
would
with
have
you,
made
but-
it that way, so that way they could say, okay, these are the two guys that are going. Here you are. Congratulations.
The
Hey,
thing is that I'm guilty by association to start with. He already knew who I'm associated with, like Flatsoid and Nathan Oakley. I've been in their
Yeah.
arena
We're
for a
both
long
invited,
time. Yeah, they're invited, but he
but they
didn't-
have a bigger YouTube presence than you. Like, I'm not trying to throw shit at you, buddy, but like, they
No,
have a
I'm not
bigger
saying
YouTube
you are,
presence.
dude. It's not it. It's not it. It's just like I would actually have access to a lot of people with a lot of questions that need to be answered.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey,
And I would be able to put it to it.
Justin Johnson, would he mind jumping in here for a second?
You can talk to him, man. I'm not his boss.
I don't know. He always talks. He never talks. He's always
He never talks. He's been in here before.
Yeah.
Please.
Shifty Reality. Hello, how are you doing, man?
Hey man, how you doing?
Not bad.
So let me ask you a question. Is reality shifting as we speak?
Shifted Reality. Sorry. Is
You're
reality
asking me?
shifting? Yeah, it's your name. You were going with your name today.
I'm just kidding. I'm just making a pun about
He's
the
messing
name.
with you,
It said
dude.
shifted reality. I said, okay, is reality shifting as right now? Are you shifting reality?
I feel like I have. Not gonna lie.
Okay. What is really real? Reality.
Reality, man. I'm shifting it right now.
Well, what is reality? Do you guys even know?
If you want to get metaphysical with it, is that what you're going to go with? Your next statement, you're like a brain in a jar, or am I actually seeing this person or talking to him? Is that your next question?
No, I'm just like, you guys always say like, what is, like, you don't know what reality is. Like, what is reality to you? Like, you
Right
wake up in
now.
the morning. What is reality?
Well, reality is the life I live every day, man. That's my reality.
Okay.
You can make it your life what you want to. You're in control of it.
Do you are you like the guy Toon had on? I don't know, you probably didn't watch, but the guy that Toon had on earlier says it's all virtual reality. Like, nothing is actually real. Basically, it's Matrix.
Well,
Oh, was it one Boys from the Awakened Souls by chance?
Yeah, it was. What is
Where
his name? Jerry. He's an old guy.
Yeah, I know they are.
Yeah.
We've had run-ins with them. They believe that they started off with Enoch's cosmology, and they couldn't quite
my
make it all fit, but they want to go with a pixelated universe kind of thing. It resets itself every day. You go through the same cycle. That way, they don't have to go out and do any actual real work like cosmology when it comes to the stars, sky, and all the rest of it.
Okay, so you're not part of that.
No, I'm
belief system, right?
not
Okay.
in the virtual reality stuff. No.
Okay,
sorry.
good.
I don't go around counting pixels like Ruhef neither.
Well, I mean, sometimes pixels can be helpful. If you're using a picture, you can count
If you're using,
pixels to
if
measure
you're using
things.
a digital camera, it might give you a width and distance to a point, but your focal length is going to be more.
yeah, because you can take a picture with a photo and then put it in front of a camera and take a picture of the picture.
Well, that's
You can make it anything you want.
I mean,
look,
yeah.
Max want to come in. Say hi.
Yeah, Max does want to come in.
I see him. Hey, Max, how you doing, man?
Hello.
How's your day going, sir?
I always do awesome. Can you hear me correctly? Because
We can hear you better than normal. I can tell you that, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I finally looks like I got my actual mic working.
Max, there's one big question though. What did you eat for lunch today?
Yeah.
Pasta,
All right,
Pasta.
very good.
What kind of pasta did you have?
bow ties.
Bow ties. Did you use marinara or a cream sauce?
No,
Soup, stew.
no with sardines in tomato sauce.
Oh, sounds good.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Different.
See.
Not everybody does that every day.
See, I bet now if I didn't ask that, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah, the reality has now been changed.
That's it. We changed reality.
Oh man.
So I have something special for you today. Would you like to
imagine you
talk
do.
about the Suez Canal?
What about the Suez
What?
Canal?
What
He's
about
going
the
to break
Suez
down
Canal?
locks, and he's going to go to a couple of measurements and some observations he's got about the Suez Canal.
No,
Supposedly,
I
he's
have
going to
something
debunk
even-
one of the flat Earth proofs. Is what he's going to do with it.
Do the flags wave on the moon?
That is what I do all day, every day.
And that's what you do all day,
Debunk flat
every
Earth.
day.
But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have an engineering document for the Suez Canal here from
Wow.
the International Society for Soil Mechanics and Geotechnical Engineering.
Is it right out of geodetic surveying by chance? Is the USGS involved in it?
Well, this is in the other part of the world, so the U.S. is not involved in this.
So the geodetic survey has nothing to do with this.
Nope.
So it's not done internationally neither, right?
Well, it's done internationally, yes, because
Yes.
it's the International Society for Soil Mechanics and Geodetic Engineering.
I was on their site today, actually.
Have
I
you
was
ever
looking.
seen?
I was looking for an actual datum, which they don't offer to people. You can't like just pull up a map and a grid just that easy. You got to pay for it.
Huh. Gee, I wonder why I have this.
No, I'm talking
Same.
about a datum like across the world. That's what I'm looking for. Now, Max
So
has
there-
got this. Let's see. The International Society for Soil and Mechanics,
Yep.
Geotech
go.
Engineering.
Yeah,
And
so
I
they
can
all
share
they,
you. I can share you the link here. I'll put it in the side chat if you want to share it.
Okay,
for the-
cool. Yeah, you
the
can give it to the audience
people-
yourself, can't you?
yeah, so they all have
I
standardized
know.
measurement.
If I'm not a mod, so it doesn't let me share links.
Oh, okay.
But we
can share
have a
it.
little. We have a little diagram here of the logs and the differences in altitude throughout the longitude of the canal. This is like a side view. This would be a sagitt, like
Oh,
a
like an autographic view of it. Oh, okay, I got you.
yeah, an orthographic view, correct?
Yeah.
And then we have this little handy dandy table right here.
Uh-huh. It has drop over distance across the canal. Go back.
Oh, it has everything. So
Nice.
between south extremity and first curvature, it's 2.9 kilometers, and the angle. So, and you can see that the angles at every step of the way they keep changing
Okay.
because the air.
So what's your reference point for your angle?
The sea level.
You need the level. Yeah.
Right, but you understand that these are at different heights
Above what?
above sea level.
There you go. So the Suez Canal is not exactly at sea level. That's what you're saying.
Well, it does go from the sea.
So it's
to
going
the
over
sea.
topography when they actually made it originally, right? It had to go through the land. It had to come up above sea level for them to carve into it. Yeah, I get it.
The curve. What they do is they just dig the canal. The problem is that they are at different levels.
Yeah, they have to be at the lock, dude.
Yeah, but why do you think that they have to use the lock system? Because otherwise it wouldn't work.
Well, because there's cutoffs in between the water levels.
Yeah.
So they're going. So you come in on the bottom level, you go into the lock closes. It pumps the channel that you're in with water and raises you to the next lock's level, and then
Right.
you go
But
to the
why
next
do
one.
they need to do that?
Because
why?
they're cutting off parts of the water.
Yeah,
in
they got to
free
raise the ship
flow.
above it.
Yes. So there's different levels of that water. They've actually backed that water up by using those dams to move the water up. So that's why they do that. When they put a lock system in, that means that it's got two ends. So they could lift that water level or lower it as much as they want. You could be scraping the ground and go into the lock, and they could pump that thing full of water and just raise you up the 60 feet that they lowered that water you came from, and
you to
now
the
you're
next one.
60 feet higher on the next one.
Correct. But why do they need to do that? It's because the two edges they both feed up to the sea, to different seas. They are at different levels.
They need to get water
Otherwise,
flow, dude.
it would just be straight.
They need to get water flow. That's why they do it. They need to get the water to flow from one side of the level to the other.
Yeah, but
So what are the-
there's a difference in
Left.
altitude.
What are the angles? What how much degrees per angle?
Mhm.
Because are you saying
That's
that
a good
that's
point.
like those angles are supposedly like conforming to the shape of the Earth?
Yes.
Sounds like
No,
what
they,
he's
they dug them
So-
into the earth. Dude.
So
Yeah.
we should be able to like provide photographs of where this water is like flat on one part of canal, and then there's this angle where it tips away.
Yeah.
Do you see what that says? See, you can't have that. The water's got to conform to that shape as well, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
because
naturally.
I mean, you deny it, but water does curve.
No, it doesn't.
So
Well,
you'd be able to
100%
get
it curves.
photographs of these locations where these angles
that's a nice
are.
story.
Well,
You
if
go
I
get me some pure water.
if I take
If
a
you constructed
box,
these angles.
yeah. If I
And
take
you
a
don't
box
use
and
tides or oceans or anything or
You can-
seas. Yeah. Hey,
you
Justin's in here. Hey, Justin.
There he
Hey.
is. What's
JJ.
up, Justin?
Can you hear me all fine?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
got you.
Hey, Justin.
We got you. Gotcha.
what's up, Justin? Good to see you, man.
Hey guys, sorry.
This is not the Suez. This is the Panama Canal, but
Yeah, well, I'm well aware of the Panama Canal. I've looked at the diagrams for it too.
All channels do the
Did it
same
s-
thing.
They all do the
Do they
exactly
sail
the
over
same
these
thing.
angles?
right, because the distance, there's a difference in height from one point to the next. Otherwise, you could just go
Well,
straight.
that's how they flood the next lock, dude.
Yep. And they equalize them so you can move you into the
that's
next
because-
chamber.
You know? Yeah.
Then they close the chamber and
yeah,
then they
I think
lift
a
it up
fourth
to the
grader would
next
figure
level.
that out.
Yeah, I know how that
I know.
functions, but why do they have to do that? It's because the water is not at the same height.
Yes, they
It's
back
because
the
the
water
ground's
up into a
elevated.
certain area.
But when you go to the sea, the other side, it's going to be at sea level again.
Yep, you'll be right back to
Yeah,
where you
a
started on
different
this
sea
side.
level. a
No, it's
different
just
sea
it's the
level than
same
where
sea
you
level.
began.
That's
No,
why I
it's not
was
the
looking
same.
for
Yeah,
datum stuff
different-
that I could get.
Different sea levels can have different technical altitudes. That's-
Yeah, you know that when we refer to sea level,
This isn't
they're
proof
usually-
curvature at all, or curving water. I hate to
Yeah,
tell you
this
that.
is absolutely curving water.
No.
No
when we
large
talk about
bodies of
sea
water.
Are we-
level-
will
I'm so
convect on the
confused.
surface.
Sorry.
Is this a flat Earth? I'm sorry, guys. I'm so confused. Are we talking about flat Earth? Like,
We're talking about
Yes.
anything.
We're
oh my
talking
god.
about
Okay,
water level.
I was
I'm
so
destroying
confused.
flat
I was
Earth
like,
right now. That's what's technically
You're-
happening.
wait, what?
Well, he's
How are you
actually proving it
destroying
right
flat
now. Is
Earth?
what he's doing.
You said he said he's destroying flat Earth. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
He is.
That's
Max
what I
is,
do. yes.
absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, sure he is.
Okay. How are you
I mean, if-
destroying?
If you guys were to listen, you would understand.
We are listening to him
understand.
completely.
I
We
understand.
what he's
have-
saying.
This is
It's different.
man-made.
The
See,
sea levels are different on both sides of the canal because it's
Correct.
curved, is what you're trying to say. But
Yep.
if you actually go look at them, you can actually go with your measurements that you're going to tell me next of the curve. What is it? Where are they?
Well, won't we need
Right
like
here.
That's
Right
not
here,
a measurement
he's
of a
showing
curve,
you
dude.
the measurements right now.
No,
Are you able to
That's
read
not,
this?
that's not a measurement of curvature, dude. You're bringing water
What?
to the level itself.
yes.
It's at a straight level across the canal. They just
It's like you'd have to
vary
get
the
over
level
the
in each one.
It's man-made in the
wouldn't you need
middle is the
locks to get over
highest
the curve
spot.
of the ocean? with that
You know,
We
logic.
gotta climb that hill, guys.
Yeah,
While we're in our boats.
they make those
I mean-
We use more
man-made
gas that
they
way.
make
too.
those
mean,
man-made channels so that way they can retain the water, and then they could bring it up or bring it down or do whatever they got to do for it. They can use it for irrigation. They can do a lot of things with that. It's
What's-
a channel pass through.
They can't
so-
use it for irrigation. That is salt water.
I know that, but I'm saying
my
that channels,
Oh.
those lock channels have been being made for thousands of years everywhere. So they're
Yeah.
used for a certain
Huh.
reason to block water in or to move water on one side or move it to the other or store water. You can do that also.
So how much drop do you have over distance in the Suez Canal to conform to the exact curvature of your spheroid?
Why don't you tell me, Roger? You know,
I'm
you
asking
seem to know
you.
all the answers. No, you
No,
seem to know all
I
the
want to
answers.
know. I want to know what's the drop over distance across
know.
the
Do
Suez
the-
Canal.
How about you do the math? Oh wait,
We've
you
already-
can't
I've
do
already
the
seen the math.
math. Oh,
Yeah,
you
I can do
can't
math, dude.
it. No, you can't.
Now you're ad homing me, dude. On my
We've got it
channel.
all figured out.
I'm sorry. Is the derivation of 2x with respect to x?
Huh?
What is the derivation of x? I'm sorry. What is the derivation of x squared with respect to x?
I have
What's this
no
got to
idea.
do
I
with
don't
it?
do algebra.
Oh, but you said that you could do math.
I can do math. That's not exactly math. If I want to know how
That is
how many
that
feet,
is absolutely
no,
math.
no, it's not.
100% math.
No, that's
Oh,
not.
good
That's
for you.
algebra. Yeah, wonderful.
Who's
So
defending
how
the
many
goat there?
What is
I'm
the-
so confused.
No. What's
What is the
what's the
integration
distance?
of 2x?
Okay, what's the distance from one end of the canal to the other?
Hold on, let's go to the.
The Suez Canal. What's the
Okay,
Oh, the
difference?
Suez?
Yeah, I think it's like close to like what 1,000 miles.
Oh, it's huge.
It's pretty big.
Yeah. So how much
Yeah.
curvature would you have to account for from one end to the other? We need
It's
a parabolic
120.
curve.
It's 120.11 miles.
It's like acting how many unicorns would take to fill the room. Water never shows convexity at the surface on any large body of water. It doesn't have
Oh,
the
that's
ability
exactly
to
what
stack.
it shows. Sorry.
It
No, it
doesn't have
doesn't.
the ability to
Hey.
stack on itself.
Hey, I got some news for you. The Suez Canal has no locks because the
Oh, yeah.
Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea are at the same sea level.
109 miles.
They
Now, hold
absolutely
on.
are.
There
not.
you go.
Now, hold on. Let's say in the middle of the Suez Canal they decided to put a lock system, or put three lock systems. Put one at the end, put one at the top, and put one in the middle, so that they could move that to different levels. That's exactly what those do. You know, that's all. But when you figure it out, those are man-made. But one level's going to go to level no matter what the fuck it is. If you take a pool and throw a bunch of shit in the pool and go and make some, what do you call it? The water's going to level out. Once they start putting locks in and all that stuff, then yeah, they could raise the level, lower the level, widen it, shorten it, narrow it. You know, they can manipulate the water in any way they want.
So how much feet would you have to drop to get to? Oh, there is none. It's sea level.
No, but the problem is that you think that sea level is the same everywhere. It's not. There's a reason.
No, they
why-
said that. No. D-Man just
let
said it
me.
was
Can
the
I
exact
finish the
sea level.
sentence?
Yeah,
Could
go
I
ahead.
finish the sentence?
Yeah, and we'll
There's a
take.
reason why when we talk about sea level, we talk about MSL, mean sea level, which is the average, because sea level is not the same everywhere.
Yeah, the reason that is because of tides and high tide, low tide, all the tides in
Yeah.
the oceans. That's why they do that.
No, that's not why.
Yes,
It's
is.
because if you would consider
The water levels change due
at
to
the
tides and
intermediate
currents.
point,
Yeah.
if you consider it at the intermediate point when it's changing, not at the highest tide, like at the medium, the sea levels is not they're not the same.
Well,
Yeah.
you can fill up that area with water, but let's say the area that connects it closest to where the tide is going out or coming in, say that space in
Why
between
you do an
those-
average?
Yeah,
Hey,
but
Roger.
say that space was cut out thin or not a wide big area, then it wouldn't drop as fast.
Hey, Roger.
Yes.
You know these guys have admitted that they're only here for entertainment, correct?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, well, just keep that in mind when these guys act like they're gonna come over here and lecture us or teach us
Well, yeah.
something. It's all just a game to these people, dude. It's circular
Which-
reasoning at its finest,
Yeah, I know.
and they're not intellectually honest.
Hey,
Right,
Roger,
right.
come
I'm,
on,
I'm
man.
showing you
Fucking-
an engineering document, and I'm not.
You ain't showing
doing
shit,
it,
brother.
honest.
It's 2025 and you ain't got shit, Holmes. Nothing. You ain't got
He's-
shit.
JJ,
Shit.
come on, dude.
Garbage,
Like,
brother. Garbage.
why are you-
Right,
2025,
and
dude.
I'm
If
not
curvature
showing you.
existed, then we wouldn't have flat earthers now, would we?
JJ,
No,
So you're
why-
gonna undermine our intelligence, dude? Kick fucking rock, you
Well,
fucking clown.
Do you want to take
Yo, this
an
isn't your
IQ
show.
test head to head with me?
Wow.
Would you like to take an IQ test head to head with me?
I don't
right
give
now?
a fuck about your
An
little
IQ test?
fucking
Oh, then
appeal
shut
to
the
your
fuck up and
IQ
go
test.
away.
You're a
Shut
fucking
your fucking
dipshit,
mouth.
bro.
Fucking
Oh
coward.
yeah, you're a tough
Dude, you
guy.
sound
huh?
like he sounds
You've
like
already-
a girl. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, JJ.
I can't understand.
Yeah,
who's
dude,
What up,
talking.
brother? What up?
all right.
Realize
What up,
Take
monkey?
it down a
that's
notch.
flat.
Take it down a
Yeah,
notch.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
my apologies. My tolerance is just very low
got you.
for
Yeah.
It's all right. This is-
intellectually dishonest individuals who come here and be two-faced. You know
I
what I'm
asked-
saying? It's
Well,
not a game. It's not a game.
The
Do you
question.
not
The
understand?
question is why. If okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just barely catching on. My bad. But if you don't believe in flat Earth, why are you coming here?
Because
It would
it's
it would
funny as hell to
Because
watch
it's
you crash- to
entertainment.
watch-
They've already
it's
admitted it.
funny
This
as
ain't our
hell
first
to watch
rodeo.
you crash out.
it would appear that these guys don't believe in the globe. So like,
Yeah,
That's why they're
it's
here.
all a
what's,
game to
what's
these
the
people.
what's the point
It's
of
all about
like,
clicks.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's entertainment, it's entertainment. That's fine. But like,
Yeah.
I would.
But
don't-
what they're
don't-
what they're lacking to understand is the significance behind our movement. It's not about flat Earth. Flat Earth doesn't fucking matter. You know
Hey.
what's tied to it. It's about the who, the why, and the where. Okay,
Hey.
why are they lying about it? It's about trafficking our children, grooming our children. It's about lying about
Whoa, whoa,
elections.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why
It's
is he
about
laughing?
lying
He
about
thinks it's a
elections.
joke.
It's about this ain't a fucking joke. This
No,
has
no, no,
more
that guy thinks
implications.
it's
Oh my
Has
God,
more
can we
implications
get
than the shape of the earth.
conspiracy dude out, like,
It's a
Hey,
control. It's a
can I
control
just-
thing.
Can I just say something? I give praise to Roger Ledwell because he
Oh, thank you.
allows us to come on his channel. He allows us in his chat. JJ, however, if he even sees somebody who is a globe earther, immediately are blocked and not even allowed to say anything. So
Now, I'll tell
props
you
to
why, brother.
Roger
I'll tell you
and
why.
JJ. You're a bitch. You don't want to talk to anybody.
Yeah, I'll
Alright,
tell
I'm
you
done.
why, brother. Just so
No
you
ad
understand.
hominems.
You
Come
know,
on.
just so you understand, man.
JJ's his
You
own
already
man.
you already admitted that it's about entertainment. This ain't a fucking game to me. I have children, my fucking daughter, who was groomed and thinks she's a fucking dude, okay? I have elections and fucking illusions of reality to tyrants that run our government and groom our fucking children, okay? They traffic children. They do a lot of things that we're all in the same fucking boat. And you're over here fucking acting like it's entertainment, dude. You're the motherfucker that needs punched in the mouth, not me.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I was
You're
gonna
a
be
clown,
nice.
bro. You
I was
can,
gonna
you
be
can be a
nice.
prick. You don't think we're not used to pricks?
You
Okay,
know
you
what?
don't think we're
Dude.
used to looking like idiots? We don't give a shit what you think, pal.
I know,
Yeah.
because you don't have shame.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it. You got me.
you're
Just
shallow
now.
as fuck and don't understand anything.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I echo what Monkey said, Roger. I think it's cool that you are
Couldn't be
willing
more
to
wrong.
talk to us.
Well, dude, I'm not here. This is not a popularity contest. If you're here to shame me in public and clip this stuff out, I don't want anything to do with it.
We're not. I honestly, I'm not here to debate anybody. I just like talking to you guys because it's a fun
I
conversation.
am
usually.
here to debate.
Believe it or
I
not,
love-
we're all
I
in the
love
same
debating.
boat.
All right,
man.
that's it. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
But I like
Well,
debating.
gentlemen,
What do you want me to do? It's a thing
What
I
debating?
like,
But
I've
I
been-
mean, you're looking at axiomatic. Well, you're looking at a principle of level, and you're distorting it just
Yeah.
based on one definition to start.
It's all circular reasoning with these guys by design. Let's just
well,
come
I
to some
have
common
50
ground.
citations that would agree with me that level is
Your
curved.
citations ain't done shit. It's 2025, and you're over here
no,
trying to show us the shit
There's
today.
a
What's
lot
that?
of factors causing sea level. man.
JJ, denial is not an argument, buddy.
Yeah, it's 109 miles, no locks, brother. One continuous body of water, and it never convexes
Yeah.
at its surface. Don't
And I
clown
show
me,
you
bro.
the engineering
This ain't our
document
first
that
rodeo,
measure-
dog.
I
Flat
showed
as a
you the
pancake.
engineering document that
It's all
shows
flat,
the
dude.
curve.
It's 2025. Wake
It's
the hell
not
up.
flat,
And who
buddy.
cares? You know what? Who cares? Who cares what the shape of the earth is? Let's
So
talk
you don't
about.
care
Let's
about,
get.
got it.
Let's get to some common ground, dude. Okay, about
Yeah,
all
common
the
ground. You're an
99%.
idiot. That's the
See what I
first
mean?
claim.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
real intellectually honest here.
Yeah.
Good combo.
Wanna take an IQ test with me right
You guys
now?
are two-faced deceivers, dude. You're just clowns.
Okay,
You
can I
ain't
give
So
you
hypocrites.
guys
I'll tell you
with me
what.
right
I'll
now?
tell you what, Max. I'll set up an aptitude test for both of you if you want to take it.
Yeah.
You know what aptitude is, right? It's basically an IQ test. It's memory. That's all.
we
It
I
take
is.
could care
square
less
law-
about an IQ test, brother. I don't appeal to your nonsensical fucking brainwashed of a reality. My perception is mine, not yours
Right.
or
Okay,
anybody
so you're
else's.
scared.
Yeah.
Just say
Oh,
that
I'm
you're
scared.
and
Yeah,
that's
I'm
it.
real scared, bro. You caught
Yeah.
me. God,
Yeah.
you're so fucking
You're
smart.
afraid of losing an IQ test to a filthy foreigner whose English
Dude,
is not even
no
his first
IQ
language.
test
Filthy,
needed,
bro.
dude.
You
You
need to
think
calm
that
down.
water bends and we live on a spinning ball of water? That tells me everything I need to know. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, you're brainwashed. You have cognitive dissonance. Dunning
Yeah,
Kruger.
except
Yeah,
I am the one that
absolutely.
provides engineering documents,
Oh yeah.
evidence, videos.
Appeal to your
and all you
authority,
have
dude.
is like,
Appeal to your
no!
fallacies. That's all you
No.
got is fallacies, bro.
We can show you
That's it.
engineering documents that
An
don't account for
engineering
any
document is
curvature.
not a
too.
fallacy.
I
Sir.
That's all you
guarantee,
got, dude.
I guarantee you that if you measured in between those two upper locks, there's no curve in the water.
Well, but there is.
I can guarantee you
because
that.
Yep.
The engineering document tells me that there is.
Well, that's you're looking at the big.
Yeah, what's
picture.
happened to these angles
Yeah, Raj Hawk. Oh, my bad, guys. Go ahead.
in engineering? If it's all sea level,
But oh my God, I already.
if you made a claim and we've disproved it.
No,
So,
you
Raj
didn't, prove,
Hawk-
you didn't disprove
He actually-
anything. You just
he looked
said
it up in the sea
stuff.
level between.
We've disproved it on many
I could-
accounts.
I could build a channel tomorrow in my driveway and fill it with water and
No,
measure
you
it.
wouldn't.
It's
How
flat
many
as a
times are you guys
pancake.
gonna have proof of curvature and then fail to prove any of it? You know, that's all you
Oh,
guys do is
I've
make claims.
done
Both
it, but
going
I've
over
done
the
it
curve.
repeatedly.
Yeah,
Okay,
you guys
I
are
went to
ridiculous.
watch the Scamartica video, the last one they put out, the Fantasy Island one, where they walk you through the Erie Canal and the Suez Canal and show you how much exactly amount of curvature for your actual geoid or spinning ball you got, and how much they don't account for in the construction. It's fully detailed.
Show me.
Have you?
I'll-
Yeah,
No,
do the
don't
math.
hold
Show
on,
me.
hold
Oh,
on.
guys,
Because
come on.
this is
It's
the
getting
same problem
tiring,
we
Max.
found. This is the same problem we found last time. That
What was the same problem?
You
getting
give
the
me
documentary?
video- Hold on. Let me, if you would, Roger. I need you to be just a little bit patient. And when I'm done speaking, I will shut up and I will let you answer.
Well,
This is what happened last time. I bring you engineering documents, and all you have is either questions or denial. Roger, in the last time I was here, I was using
Denial.
just a very
What did I
common,
deny?
a very common figure of speech.
It's a
that
ribbon. It's
goes,
flat.
Would you accept that? And you were
Would
automatically
I accept?
saying,
I
I
don't
don't,
accept.
accept anything.
Yeah,
You
we don't
haven't
accept.
Even heard the question.
That's okay. We don't accept. We
when,
don't
when
contract.
you ask me to accept something, you're asking me to accept a pre-assumed figure. You're asking
No,
me
but
to.
you need to listen. That's why when I ask you a question, do you accept? Then
No.
comes a sentence,
No.
and that is what you have to evaluate. And there you have the possibility of saying yes or no. And then I rephrase the question without the would you accept, and you answer yes. So when I asked you, would you accept that there is a pressure difference between the bottom and the top of Mount Everest, the answer was yes. So you
And?
objected in vain because you did.
I
agree that
disagree.
You did accept my premise.
No,
So-
Roger, you definitely agreed. There is a difference between the bottom of Everest and the top of Everest, and according to pressure.
There's
There's a
probably a
big
different.
difference.
There's different reasons for that pressure. What you're.
What are the
actually-
reasons? What are the
well,
reasons?
look at the top of Everest. Is there any vegetation there?
No.
Is there any?
because
There you
why
go.
would there be?
Yeah. So
Why
there's
would there
less
be
gases
vegetation?
at the top of
It's all
Everest.
rock. It's rock.
Yeah, I've seen Everest, dude. Thanks.
It's rock.
Appreciate it. So what
Plants
does this got to
don't
do
grow
with
on
any
rock.
of this? Yeah.
It's entertainment,
It's
Roger.
rock. It's cold.
Yeah.
Aren't you
So
entertained?
why would there be
Not really.
vegetation?
I'm annoyed.
But
Yeah,
you
me
know
neither,
what there
brother.
is at the top of Mount Everest? There are seashell fossils because Mount Everest was at one time the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah,
you ever heard of a
maybe.
thing called the Great Flood in your lifetime? Oh,
Yeah,
wait a minute.
maybe.
You don't
Yeah.
believe in that kind of stuff.
We
Oh
have.
yeah, no, that didn't happen. Never.
The Azores
happen.
Islands.
There you go.
The Azores Islands. Go and
You
look.
just say the
Okay.
Great Flood didn't happen.
Yes,
Okay,
correct.
all right.
It didn't happen. It's just a myth.
Where
Oh,
did
okay.
that water come from, and where did it go?
I don't know. You tell me.
Exactly. You don't
Were
know.
you there?
No. Were you there?
I've got to say, it
Okay.
explains it
Did
all.
Mike-
Exactly.
Let me ask this. Did
Besides that,
Michael
there's enough
Rowe
evidence
show
of the
up?
flood. Most scientists, in fact, pretty much all
Guys,
scientists
complete-
believe that there
cite
was
me,
a flood.
Cite me a scientist Cite me a scientist that confirms that there was a flood, because I can cite you 10 that say that it's
You've got-
absolutely false.
The
in
pyramids
10
have got a
different
water
fields.
level.
Hey, the
on
flood
them.
is still here, my guy. The
The
ocean,
pyramids
you
have got a
know, it
water
ain't going
level on
nowhere.
them, so you can see where the water
There
used
was
to
no
be.
oceans before it neither.
No.
It's
I
still
want
here.
citations. I want evidence. Give me the scientist that you claimed. The
Ugh.
scientist agrees that there was a flood. Give me the citation. Go.
Okay, can you
The ocean.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question.
All of them.
What
Yeah.
science?
All
What
of them.
science? Natural science
All of
actually
them.
would look into that.
All of them.
Paleo,
You're a
paleo
little
sea
bit not
level.
catching up on the fact that mainstream agrees that there were a flood.
No, that you're absolutely incorrect, and now you're lying. Paleo
Yeah.
sea level disagrees with a global flood.
Yes.
Paleo sea level
We
disagrees
don't
with
appeal
the
to
how does that disagree with
gatekeepers
it?
either, by the way.
Appeal to gatekeepers. What the?
Yeah,
oh my-
gatekeepers, like
He's
your
literally
credentials
inventing
and
fallacies.
you know,
from
it's
the
called a
liberal-
fallacy.
That is,
Hey, learn
that's
what
adorable.
fallacies are. You guys
No,
need
you're
to learn
just
what fallacies are.
inventing fallacies. Okay, all right.
Hey.
How about the Roger fallacy? Or
Hey,
the
even
JJ
though you're
fallacy?
blocked, from my channel, or you can go to Mindshock, dude. Go look at his Chat GPT. Hold, you know, his feet to the
Why
fire.
don't you ask ChatGPT
Mindshock.
what the shape of the Earth is?
Yeah, and guess what? That's what I'm getting at. So let me
It's
finish.
wrong.
Yeah, it is wrong. Okay, right. So you guys are you're ridiculous. Like it's only wrong if it doesn't fit your narrative, right?
It's not that hard to do. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, they're
Like
looking for an
grasping at
argument. I'm not
straws.
arguing.
Oh, of course.
I'm not looking
should
for
be
an
simple
argument.
to
I
prove
come
the
and I
world.
give evidence and I watch you crumble, and that's
You already
that's what's funny about
you
it.
already
Not
exposed your
crumbling.
true intentions, and that was entertainment, pal. So which one is it?
No,
Who's the
that's-
liar?
JJ, that's wrong. I am here.
Okay.
I'm not looking to debate. I'm not looking for an argument.
You
I'm just
also
here
said it was
for a
entertainment, brother.
conversation.
You
I did
also
say
said
it
it was
is.
for entertainment.
Yeah, like as in a hobby. Yeah. of
Well,
course.
do you not
Of course a
understand the
hobby is an
implications of our where we come from, dude? It's, you know, you
I
think
do.
everything's about flat earth to us?
Yes.
Because it doesn't fucking matter. It's the who and
Yes.
the why, brother.
Then why?
There's
Then why do
implications.
you?
There's
if it doesn't-
implications behind the shape and why they lied. Okay, it
Okay,
doesn't
okay.
matter if we
But
lived
they
on a
didn't
square
lie.
or
That's the
triangle.
problem.
Yeah. See,
But
that's the problem.
The problem is that you got lied to, and you guys are defending.
Oh no, I
tyrants.
checked for myself that the
You
Earth
did?
is a ball.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
okay.
you're
All right.
fallacious, bro.
Well-
You have to be fallacious to say you
Max-
live on a globe.
Max is
Period.
actually at a 45-degree angle. His picture's not right. Can you turn it?
So Max, why do you say there wasn't a flood?
I am actually upside down. So hold
Yeah,
on.
he's upside
Let
down
me-
right now.
Do you want to feel? do you
He
need
goes
to,
to the
that to
same
feel
horizon
better?
everybody
Give
else
me
does.
just a
Yeah.
second.
He's,
Give me just a second. There we go. There we go. Ah, fuck. No, hold on.
Here you
I'll
go.
fix that. I'll fix that. What in just a moment?
What do you gonna turn yourself upside down?
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's really representative.
There we go. I am.
That's-
I am upside down now.
There you go.
Does
That's
it make you
how,
feel
that's how we
comfortable?
want you to come in here every single time. We don't want, fake fallacy. That's the angle you're sitting at.
Which fallacy did I commit?
You weren't upside down.
Oh,
Like-
but that's not
like-
a fallacy.
Oh man.
How many years did you guys argue that boats go over the curve? How many years do you guys argue that all these constellations are moving millions and trillions of miles an hour at millions of light years? Give me a fucking break, okay? Everything you see is a fucking lie, including the Charlie Kirk,
Sure.
your final experiment, your little globe
Mhm.
theory, your yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Your
Do you have
your,
any evidence for all of the stuff?
I
that
sure
you're
the
saying
fuck
right
do,
now?
No.
bro. I sure
No, you do. Show it. Show it. Show it.
Yeah,
show
I
it,
have
show
showed it, and there's plenty more to come, bro. There's plenty of evidence. You guys are just lame.
More to
dude.
come. Well, instead of more to
Yeah,
come, how
I
do you
got
show
more.
it?
I got more,
So Max,
bro.
why do you find fossils on tops of mountains and
Because
So tell
those
me why there
mountains were once the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
So the ocean makes all the fossils.
so you're telling me that there
because
Not all
you
of
still
them,
we
but-
still find fossils of land animals in the land.
but isn't that proof
yeah.
of a flood?
No,
Why?
because it's the normal the normal cycle of the animals. Why would it
You
be
you
proof of
understand
a-
how fossils are
Why-
actually
We
Hold
made?
don't
on,
find
hold on.
marine creatures such as fish, clams, and corals buried and fossilized on the
These guys believe
seafloor
in dinosaurs.
where
On
they
the
once
seafloor,
lived.
because
they
Instead,
were at the
wait,
bottom of the
listen,
ocean,
let
and
me
then the
freaking
plane
finish.
Max, let him
crashed.
finish.
And-
Max,
Oh, I
Damn.
get
Let him
interrupted every
finish.
time, and you're going
I
to
was
tell me. Let
I've
him
never
finish.
Stop
interrupted
yelling.
you once. Damn.
I'll
Stop
yell as much
yelling.
as I want.
Jesus. No, you
For,
won't.
can I finish? For example, we don't find marine creatures such as fish, clams, and corals buried and fossilized on the sea floor where they once lived. Instead, we find most of them buried in sedimentary rocks on the continents, even on high mountains. For that to happen, the ocean waters had to totally flood the continents.
That is completely incorrect because
It's not
it happens
incorrect.
when
Okay.
the plate tectonics crash and they create the mountain,
Okay.
and what was the
Okay,
seafloor
that's another
rises
theory
to the
there
top of the
too.
mountain.
So
Hey,
you got
Dude,
proof
we
prove
can
that.
see this happening today.
Did I not just prove it to you though? But
No,
okay.
you just said a bunch of incorrect stuff.
I did
No.
not.
So what?
It's not incorrect.
Okay, let me finish. Let me talk more. We find ammonite fossil squids with coiled shells and limestone layers high up in the Himalayan and Nepal, near the top of Mount Everest. Of course, Mount Everest was there before the flood, so the ocean waters didn't have to rise to
Again.
over 29,000 feet above current sea level to cover it. Instead, the sedimentary layers now making up the Himalayas were first deposited on the continent during the flood. The layers buckled and uplifted at the end of the flood to form the towering Himalayan mountains we see today.
For fuck's
go
sake,
on.
there was no flood.
There was no flood.
That's the whole point.
Similarly, we find marine fossils in most rock layers exposed in the Grand Canyon walls in Arizona at
I've been
over
there.
2,950 feet above sea level. The red wall limestone is one of the best examples of these rock layers.
Do you understand the Grand
Commonly-
Canyon was underwater at some point?
Yeah, everything was. Dude,
That's what
the
I'm
flood is.
saying, and he's saying there wasn't a flood. So I want to
There
hear
was
him bring.
flood, yeah.
It
No,
commonly
it's
a
contains
myth.
fossil. I don't even know how to say the word. Brachiopods, clam-like
Allegedly.
organisms,
Brachiopods.
corals. But okay, so they're finding evidence of sea creatures.
On top of mountains.
I already
Exactly,
explained
right?
it.
So
I
are
already
they?
explained it.
I'm not going to share it right now, Max. What are you going to share with me?
I'm going to share plate tectonics in action because apparently you guys don't know that plate tectonics are a thing.
I never knew that. Now, thank
Yeah,
God
I've
you're
never
here,
heard of it
Max.
before. I know. And Pangea was a thing too, right?
It was
Yes.
a thing. Yeah, Pangea
Oh
was
my God.
absolutely a thing.
That's a belief, dude.
That's
You
not
have no
a belief,
evidence
that's
of it.
scientific fact.
It is. Okay, what science covers that? Geology,
let
right?
me just point
Geography?
out for the record that this is the second time
Max,
that my
people are
evidence
still
gets
talking.
suppressed.
Yeah.
People are still
No, you're not
talking,
being
Max.
suppressed.
I do have an answer and I do have evidence, but number one, you're not showing it. And out of all the people that are here, I'm the only one actively sharing links for every claim that I make.
I was going to go get you a link
I'm not
for.
making a claim. I'm reading documents
You're
online.
reading
So
ChatGPT.
this
No,
is
he's
not ChatGPT, my guy.
Okay, give me the citation then.
Answers in
Give me
Genesis.org.
That
Have
is-
you ever?
oh my
Okay, have
God.
you read? Have you read
went to the
Genesis?
book.
Yes. Okay, wait. Because why don't you ask Answers in Genesis what the shape of the earth is?
Well, I
I'm
know
not
what
using
Danny
a
Faulkner's gonna
ChatGPT
say, dude.
site, my guy.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. I don't mind.
You like Danny
Answers
Faulkner?
in-
He believes in the flood, but he also
I
believes in the ball.
don't, I
too.
don't, I don't like. But given that you introduce the source, then it's fair game, right?
Oh, I got a headache.
Yeah.
I'm just wanting to know why you are denying a flood, though. Why? If
Because
there's
it's
tons
a
of
myth.
you're
and if you want to
scientific.
have the
You believe
theological
in
debate,
science,
we can
right?
have the theological
You believe
debate.
in your
But
science
you
and your
just
geology.
introduced
Danny
the
Faulkner?
Answers in Genesis. Answers in Genesis says that the earth is not flat. So what do we do now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't believe Answers in Genesis. When Danny Faulkner's never really answered any of our questions, and he's been stalking Nathan Oakley for the last 3 years on his website or on
Really?
Discord, actually. So yeah,
I'm sorry,
he's really
Roger, I
interested in
understand.
flat Earth because he doesn't want people to believe in flat Earth. Is what it
I
is.
Okay, does
understand
Genesis
your
say that it's
point,
a ball?
Roger.
Yeah.
I understand your
Wait,
point,
wait,
Roger,
Max,
but this
Max.
person,
Okay,
yes.
does it say that?
I
does
am
it say-
already sharing it. All Roger has to do is put it on screen.
Okay.
Well, you
Let
need
him put it on
to do what Danny Faulkner believes in. That's a belief, by the way.
I just want to
Yeah,
hear
Roger,
what Max
it's
has
a
to say.
perfect counter. It's a perfect counter because he introduced Answers in Genesis as a source.
Oh God.
I was reading okay, I was just looking
You
up.
read an
'cause you were-
article. from
You were saying the flood's not real. I was,
So
it's
how
a
does the
document I
flood work
found,
on a
so-
globe? If Danny Faulkner actually believes in a flood, so we have contradicting beliefs here, right? A flood won't
See-
work on a globe.
Well, my main question
Why
is with the
not?
flood.
I mean,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
places do flood. Places
Yeah, but
do
a
flood, and the
worldwide
world
flood?
is a
No.
globe.
it won't.
Right. I mean, the worldwide flood wouldn't work on a general case. It doesn't. It never happened.
It would
So
need a
he's
pool.
wrong. But the problem
It
is
would need a
that
container.
Yeah, I know.
he introduced answers in Genesis as an authoritative source on the
What
flood.
about him?
But it's either
There's
he has to
there's other
discard-
geologists out there that believe in a flood other than Danny
He
Fox.
has
Yeah.
to discard answers in Genesis for his flood argument, or he has to accept that his source, answers in
Okay,
Genesis,
but- okay.
rejects the flat Earth.
So why is it in the Bible though? They don't. Does it say anything in Genesis or anything in the Bible that it's
A globe.
No, it doesn't. It does not.
The Bible
No.
is not a science book.
And
it's
this
about
isn't a
one.
scientific
And
topic, by the way.
also, the Bible is a myth book. So,
Bruh, nah, come on, man.
Your definition of
No.
science and my definition of science are two different things.
You ever heard
yeah, I
pseudoscience?
have the correct one.
But I just want
Yes.
to hear him
Science.
bring this evidence up. He's not doing anything.
There's not
Okay.
the Bible's not a myth, dude.
No.
The Bible is 100% a myth.
How do you
No,
know?
it's
Okay.
historically been proven so far.
No,
Okay,
it
oh, so
hasn't.
you believe a bush can burn and talk at the same time?
I don't know. I think God can do
off,
that.
these
You don't
things-
know?
God,
Those
Then
why
things
you know
were
it's real?
You just said you
can
know
do
it's
whatever he
real.
wants.
Oh my gosh. Those things are used as metaphors in the book. The Bible's
Yeah,
not
right?
you don't-
Metaphors.
No. Oh my gosh. You're gonna take that. You're taking that literally, like a burning bush just talking.
Well, then what the fuck else is it?
Don't be rude. Come
Yeah.
on.
Dude.
I don't
I'm not
Talking
a,
about the
That's
Bible,
enough.
let alone-
Don't be disrespectful. Come on. Go ahead, man.
So
I mean,
we're going to
I'm
debunk
not-
flat earthers with answers in Genesis. We
I
never
mean,
dealt with them before.
Roger, it's the third time I explain it. The reason why I'm going to this is because someone, I think the person with the J.
yeah, I was just reading because you were talking about the
answers in
flood,
Genesis as
and
a
I was
source.
saying
He's
there's
reading
proof
it.
of a flood. That's all I was saying.
What is happening right now is that I'm forcing him to abandon the.
Why are you
flood
forcing
argument.
anybody to do anything?
Do anything.
It's a. I'm
Jesus.
talking
Look, okay.
I'm
This
talking
isn't a
debate.
debate.
Did you look up?
This isn't
Well,
a debate.
I'm sorry, but it's a discussion.
Christ.
And
Yeah,
I'm
but
trying
it's
to
not a
get you
fucking.
to-
It's not a
I'm trying to get
WWE
him to
discussion.
face- I'm
Okay,
trying to
so
get him to either commit to a position.
I'm
and
not committing to
show that
anybody.
he's
I don't want anybody to
cherry-picking
commit there.
evidence. Could I get a
Why do you
sentence
always
out
have to commit?
uninterrupted?
Why are you always trying to get people to commit?
Well,
Yeah.
because dude, that's what I do.
Well,
That's what I
right.
am. That's who I
That-
am.
that-
Well,
Okay,
you need
so
to chill
let's
out.
take the pre-assumption of the sphere Earth out of any of your equations to start with.
That's all I ever do. I
So
never
your
start with the
your
sphere.
whole fallacy is assumption.
No,
Yeah,
you
You're
can't.
pre-assuming a
Point.
spherical Earth to begin with.
Yeah.
I've already done that.
Yeah, we know. So this whole thing is a fallacy.
No, I've already shown you the sphere. I've shown you how
You
to
shown me the
measure-
sphere. You
Show me
showed
the
me a
sphere.
how, and
I- Could I finish one sentence uninterrupted?
No.
Go ahead.
Please.
No,
I'm
He
like
said no.
it's us two against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like,
not
seriously.
against anybody. You got to
nobody's
relax.
against anybody.
This
dude.
isn't a fucking
You're
debate.
trying to make fools
Don't
out
you
of
know
people, we're trying to
figures of speech? Holy
Take-
cow!
Take a Valium.
A
Dude,
filthy
why?
foreigner speaks your language better than
Dude.
you guys. Come on.
We don't think you're a foreigner, dude. We think you're one of
I
God's
am a
children.
foreigner. I'm definitionally a foreigner compared
He's a
to
pain
you.
in the ass.
You are
Right.
a
Keep
foreigner
monkey
compared
pad, he's
to
funny.
me.
Yeah.
So
Okay, go ahead, man.
I already forgot about the question because I got
Good.
interrupted
That's
so
what we
much.
want.
Yeah, that I know that's a
Okay.
very
Holy
dishonest
God.
tactic.
Brother,
I
think
gotta
you're-
run to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Dude, I think you're in the wrong panel, brother. Why don't you go to like a Globe Pro panel
right.
and everybody can agree and you can have a good time? Like, why?
Yeah, but
why?
that's
Listen.
because I don't like echo chambers. I
Okay.
like discussing it.
Echo
Okay,
chamber.
I
I'll
mean,
give
fair
you
Better
another.
enough.
than anything, dude.
Fair
I'm
enough.
not really big on that stuff. My fault for bringing that up. I was just looking for evidence, but I mean, I can give you a Bible verse that that I just looked this up, but that they said that proves that the Earth is not a globe. So it says, "I looked, and there before me stood a tree in the middle of the land. Its height was enormous. The tree grew large and strong, and its top touched the sky. It was visible to the ends of the earth." You can't see a tree
Right,
from
there you go.
everywhere on a spherical
Yeah.
Earth.
All right.
mean,
All
there's
right.
tons more,
you
dude.
give me. You want to play the Bible? I'll play the Bible.
I'm
I
not
know
playing the Bible,
more
but
than
you were just
Oh,
trying to
he's
say.
ready.
The
Yeah,
Bible
of
Of
says,
course I'm ready.
The
I
Bible-
can beat you at any game.
"Hey
Oh,
Max,
God.
Max,
Max,
And
the
it
Bible,
does says the
everybody.
Bible does not explicitly state the shape of Earth, but
the Bible
Uh,
says the Earth is fixed and
Job-
immovable."
Yes, and it also says Job 26 verse 7 hangs the earth on nothing.
Yeah, it's in a medium.
Max,
Like,
what
we're all-
hobbies do you have?
I'm just saying it doesn't say it's a
I'm
globe.
I'm
But
a DJ, I'm
No,
a
it doesn't.
producer, I'm a
Doesn't say it
music
spins.
production teacher.
Hold
I
on,
am
Max.
a
Hangs the
YouTuber.
globe upon nothing doesn't mean sphere. Like, how does that mean sphere?
They didn't say
Hangs
globe.
the-
either.
no,
Hey,
I was
Earth.
countering. You said that the earth is fixed,
Fixed?
and I was countering because in Job there is another verse that says that the earth hangs on nothing.
Right, but that doesn't discredit fixed and
Yeah.
immovable.
No,
Yes, it
doesn't.
does.
How? Explain to me how that
Because
is.
if it's floating, how can it be fixed?
Doesn't
if
say it's floating.
floating.
It
Doesn't-
says
the-
it's hung on nothing.
It doesn't say.
hangs
It
the
doesn't
earth
say
on
floating.
nothing.
oh my god.
Okay, I
How
understand what
do
you're
you
saying.
hang the earth on nothing?
I understand what you're saying, but it does not say floating. You're inserting that word there. Just
It
saying.
And what
has
is,
to,
I'm
and look
just
up,
saying, bro.
okay, so but look up the picture of the firmament. What does that show? A flat plane.
And God
So-
describes the firmament. in
There is
Genesis.
no firmament. That's
The Genesis says there's a
Okay,
firmament.
look up
Psalm
Operation
19?
Fishbowl. Look up
Yeah.
Operation
19:1.
Fishbowl.
Yeah, we already went through that.
What is it?
No,
yesterday.
I can
Roger.
go with Operation S too, and actually,
Psalms
Yeah,
19:1.
look up
Navy
Operation
Yeah,
Fishbowl. My guy.
1901.
so if you want to go in,
On Warren Van Braun's tombstone.
So what did the nuclear weapon? Whoa, or what
They
did
were
that
just
rocket
conducting
hit?
high altitude explosion.
that's what they were
because
doing.
If you blow up a nuke,
Sure.
it contaminates because it's
There's a video.
radioactive.
There's a video
Video-
that you can
the
watch of
video
them
of the
doing
nuke?
it.
The four
Pull
corners
it
of
up.
the sphere.
Yeah, four
You
corners
go
of the
get
sphere.
it, Max. Stop
No,
yelling.
no.
Holy
It's
Christ.
your claim. When I make claims, I bring the evidence. I bring engineering documents.
Somebody want to go
I
get a
bring
video for Max?
videos.
I mean, we can
Oh,
bring
I'm
do we-
not going
evidence.
to
do we
do
really
your
have to
homework
do
for
this?
you. What
We
is
can for a
asserted
minute.
without evidence is
He's
And
he's
Dalton
putting the
first.
world on
If
a
you're,
fall
you
on
were
his
trying
own.
to you're trying to discredit fixed and immovable. So the earth, according to your model, is moving, but the Bible says it's immovable. So that already discredits the globe model because the globe model is the earth is moving.
It's constantly
Yeah,
moving.
because
Yeah.
the Bible is a myth book.
Okay,
and it
so-
contradicts
okay,
itself
then
every turn.
This discussion is not going to go anywhere because you don't even believe in the Bible.
No,
Oh, but I can discuss the Bible. I'm pretty sure that I know the Bible more than you.
That's
I do. Yeah.
okay. That's a bold statement, but okay. But that means that you're in
Yeah.
the wrong. Okay, that's fine if you think that, but you're not. You can't come back at us using the Bible if you think it's a myth.
I think you guys are
Why
underestimating
not? I can do
Max.
whatever I
no, we're
want.
not.
Max
I
just
mean,
already
yeah, you
admitted
can.
he
You
thinks
can do
the
whatever you
Bible's a
want.
game. Everything's a game. He'll beat us at any game, even the Bible. So it's a
I'll
game.
beat you at
Everything's a
everything.
game.
Yes, that is correct. Because I'm smarter
Okay,
than you.
so-
That's a sad
so it's all a
reality of
game.
Max,
things.
answer this. Why would the
Wow.
astronauts not swear in the Bible? What was their reason? Do they believe in Satan? Did they swear
Why?
oath to
I wouldn't
Lucifer?
swear on the Bible either.
But you just said it's a myth, so why would you care?
Yeah.
I know if
Because
you go to
why
court,
would I?
you're gonna
Because
swear in
I
that
mean,
Bible.
when you swear, it's
Right.
supposed
Okay.
to be important.
Right.
So if you make
Right.
me swear on something that I do not consider important,
Uh-huh.
then,
Well, okay, that's a good
it
point.
Kind of takes value.
So-
Right.
so- okay.
Go ahead. Sorry. No, go ahead, man.
So Max, do flags? Okay? So explain the flag on the moon. Is it supposed to move like wind?
Oh my God! It had.
you serious?
It had the stick, and then it had another stick like that. That's why.
Yeah, it had a camera on
did
it,
that.
right? Yeah, it had a camera
No,
on it,
I
right?
didn't say.
Wait. So Max, you
You're-
believe in the
you're
moon landing?
literally misreporting
Yeah,
my
he does.
speech right after
Oh,
I said it.
jeez.
He-
There
Well,
was
I mean,
the main,
but-
what do you call?
Look up,
the
look
main
it up.
pole,
Wait,
and then another
Max.
one like that.
Okay,
That's it.
but now
So-
Max, look up. Why do they say that the flag was moving on the moon? What does
That's
it say?
easy.
I already
yeah.
told you.
No, but look it
Go
up.
ahead.
Tell me. I want to hear
Give me an
you.
explanation.
Please.
I already told you why it was moving.
No. Look up what Google says. Why? That's why I said something about the camera.
Why do you have to use Google? Why can't you just use,
Because that's your dad.
look it up for yourself? I don't use Google.
Oh,
don't?
well, they're all the same, brother.
Oh, okay.
You guys
Well, yeah,
probably
I'll tell you
believe
about-
Katy Perry went to space. I mean,
That- all
Yeah,
right,
it's
shut
a
right.
joke,
Yeah,
dude.
she
Just
went
shut
to
up.
space.
Just shut up.
It's a joke, bro.
So
I'll
hey,
tell you-
so who
Well, at that
filmed
height,
You guys
know.
think Charlie Kirk got shot?
when?
Stop.
When,
We're not talking about that. We're not
Oh,
talking
no.
about that.
Hold on,
No,
hold on.
I will talk to you
soon?
about why the
Oh.
flag is moving.
Who?
Fucking
Okay,
crazy.
let me ask this question: Who, when the lunar module was coming down to the moon, who was filming that thing? Because obviously
it was
there's
an-
footage.
coming down.
It
They
was
have
an
no
Yeah.
footage of
automatic
it coming
camera.
down.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There's footage of it coming down. So somebody was there filming it. Who was
Uh,
there?
have-
pull it
they
up.
have-
Pull it up. Pull it up. No, pull the.
I don't. I
footage
can't
up.
pull it up.
Okay, this
Okay,
is what
never
they're.
mind then.
This
We'll
is
discuss
what
I
it
would- I
another
would if I
time.
could.
We'll discuss it another time when you
Roger,
can
They
we
access
said
can
the
there
look
was
at-
a
footage, 'cause I
horizontal
suspect you're
rod,
right.
a telescoping rod was inserted into
Have
a
you
hem
seen the
along
lunar
top of the
module, man?
flag
It's
to
got
keep
freaking
it-
curtain rods and
Okay.
duct tape on it.
Oh,
Stop.
man.
You don't-
Roger,
you don't
throw
even-
that picture up there.
Yeah,
Okay,
talk
hold
about
on,
Hologram.
hold
Hold
on.
on.
Yo, no atmosphere equals no wind.
Right, let's
my
take a
guy.
look at this great technology.
Yeah, no
Yeah, pull-
atmosphere also means no
Aluminum foil.
No
Right, yeah.
friction.
Sheet
So if
metal
something is
screws.
moving like that because it has a nail.
Ah,
Look at that
Then
thing.
Yeah,
it
'cause
goes
they
like
said-
that.
You know
That
what they
guy-
say too? Which makes no sense. They say it's because
The
the
best-
flag was supposedly bent up when they were
Are you
What?
serious?
On-
That's
on-
construction
Scroll-
paper,
on the
dude.
spaceship
Scroll up a
got
little
there
more.
and
Do
then
you
There
understand?
you go.
Have you
Yeah,
ever
look at
Don't
those-
forget, they
You
had
guys
a
don't
buggy
even
in
let us
there
talk.
too.
You guys
Oh
won't
my
even let us
God.
talk. Like, can
Look
we
at
try
those-
to explain this to you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
hold
explain
on,
to me
guys.
why this looks like a pile of shit, dude.
Yeah. I've seen homeless houses look better.
I wouldn't let my cat sleep in that thing in the rain.
Scroll
dude.
up to the top when it shows all the fucking panel gaps.
Yeah,
that
right
they
here,
fucking
right here.
jammed together. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
exactly what I want to be.
Will
Yeah,
you
yeah.
let us?
The-
Will you let
the
us
lunar-
try to
Knights
explain
do
this to
that.
you, or
You
are
think
you
that's-
just
Look at all
gonna?
those panel gaps and construction
No,
paper.
You're just gonna
All
talk
That
over us.
tinfoil.
All they want
Yeah.
is to just.
We went to the
talk
moon on that fucking
uninterrupted.
turd.
Hey,
Yeah,
this
that-
engineering puts in
Yeah,
India
we
to
heard the
shame.
argument. Personal incredulity, blah blah
Good
blah.
God.
Looks like
That's
tinfoil.
Here we
all
go,
you
personal
have.
incredulity.
Yeah.
No,
You
we're
guys
just
see
looking
that
at the
tinfoil on
evidence,
the
dude.
corner?
That's all
Yeah.
you have. Personal incredulity. It's like, oh,
You think
look
that
at
thing went through the vastness of space and went down on the moon? You really think that thing did that? In the
Uh,
No,
you know
it
that-
was. It
Hold
was
on,
inside.
hold on.
miles.
You asked me a
landed.
question and you won't let
Let
me
him go. Let him
speak.
talk. Let
Go
him
ahead,
talk.
man.
Go.
Yeah.
Let him go.
It's like, oh, you think that? Oh, and you continue interrupting. Like,
No, I'm asking you.
seriously.
Okay, go ahead, man.
Get
Explain
it.
how
I
that
know.
pilot.
I asked the question.
Okay.
That thing was
Yeah.
inside
Uh-huh.
the rocket. It wasn't just. They didn't fly to the moon on that.
But
Yeah,
it,
a
but
car
it
was in there
navigated.
too.
Where'd
But
the
it
rocket go?
It navigated
about the
down to
buggy.
the moon. Did it
The
not?
rocket they jettisoned it. Yeah,
Their
but
golf
in the
clubs.
moon there's no atmosphere.
And so that thing, so Max, I see your point. You're right. According to the story, it did, but then it had to have a rocket on it to fly back up to reconnect with the
does.
shuttle. So you're telling me
It
that
does.
pile of shit was able to fly up from the moon and reconnect with the shuttle and
Yes.
somehow dock?
Yes.
And
100%.
then, Jesus Christ.
Covered
dude.
in
Wow.
Reynolds aluminum
Why
foil.
can't you
Okay.
believe that?
Yeah.
What is?
Because it looks like
Can I predict?
it looks like something my
predict
sister would have
your-
made in
You
second
can tell
grade.
it's
dude.
real because it looks so fake.
Yeah, exactly.
Would I predict your next objection? I have your next objection ready to go. Give me just a second. Let me.
That
pull
looks
it
like a
up.
fine piece of machinery.
Hey, Max, I got a quick question for you. With,
Yes.
With the Mars rover, how far did they fly that thing and land it
On Mars.
to
I
Mars?
don't
How long?
remember the
How
distance to
far did they
Mars.
fly? And you show me the trajectory they took.
Tinfoil.
That's something you could just find out yourself.
I don't
dude.
have that
Oh,
right
really?
now.
Oh, no,
I
I
don't
need it
have
right
that
now.
available right now.
I need it now. What do you want? I want an argument.
Well,
Hurry.
given that
Give
I'm-
it to me
I'm-
now.
I'm
What
the
are you
one that
doing?
has
Stop
presented
it.
Evidence.
Give me the evidence. Hurry up. What, you don't have it already?
Dude, guys, come on. Let Max and I actually get a word in here instead of just.
Oh.
Do you actually think they released the trajectory of the Mars, whatever they shot up there, whatever rocket?
Look up how they explained they got through the Van Allen radiation belt. They said, "Oh, we didn't know it was there, so we just went right through it."
No,
That
they
was
timed it.
that's
The
what
Van Allen
shifted,
radiation
shut
belt,
up.
you can block that with a sheet of paper.
a
Literally,
sheet of
yeah.
paper, really. And but right now they can't get through it. And
Because-
NASA already admitted that.
No,
That is
no.
false.
We
That
What
is
do you
do
think
it.
100%
Operation
wrong.
Fishbowl, Max?
And
What is
then what happened to the
Operation Fishbowl?
telemetry data? Oh, we
It's,
deleted it. We got rid of
Oh,
it.
for
What?
fuck's sake.
No.
It's non-ionizing radiation, so it literally gets blocked by a piece of paper.
Okay, that's fine. But
Yeah.
the astronauts' explanation was they didn't know it was there, so they just went really fast. That's
That's
their
right.
explanation.
So
You're
why are
just
they
No,
saying
building?
that is false. You are misquoting them. They
No,
went-
that's what. Okay, look it up.
that
dude.
is
Go ahead.
false. Show me
Okay.
a citation.
So
If it
here's
was
the,
my
here's the
screen, I
question
would.
for you, Max.
What happens
Max,
is that
Max.
there's a point at where the Van Allen belt is thinner and they went there. They did what is called a barbecue roll, so that the rocket wouldn't be exposed to the Van Allen belts, so that they would
Squiggly
divide
squig
the
maneuver.
exposure throughout the whole
Okay.
rocket.
Yeah.
And they
They
went
did
through
a
the top.
barbecue
Yeah, the
roll.
squiggly squig.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
called a barbecue
Uh-huh.
roll.
Yeah,
The serpentine.
And
barbecue
they went through
roll.
the thinnest
Okay.
part. And
Did he bring
the tip.
popcorn?
No, they timed it to where they would
So-
go through the thinnest part of your radiation.
So-
belt.
so
Why is
Matt,
that so
why-
hard to understand?
I'm going to ask you a question. Why haven't we launched plenty more rockets through it since then? And why are they building the Orion?
Why would they put a
Well, I
Freemason
mean, we-
flag on the moon? Why would they do that? Why would Buzz Lightyear and or whatever the fuck you want to call them?
Yeah, you might as well
be
Aldrin and
goddamn
John Glenn
Well,
Oh
maybe
my
we
God.
haven't
and
been
multiple
there.
other
and-
This is
multiple
like-
other
this is so
astronauts.
scatterbrained.
Why would they be Freemasons?
No, it's
Hey
not.
Max, what was Operation
I want to hear
Fishbowl
the
about?
reasons for that.
Detonating nukes in the atmosphere.
Yeah, they wanted to.
And
Okay,
then
but I want to
Antarctica.
know why.
Yeah.
Why would Freemasons go to the moon?
Nukes.
That's why it was called
Not all of
fishbowl.
them were Freemasons.
Take a fishbowl and flip it upside down and put the.
Why
opening
would
on
you
the
blow
bottom.
nukes up in the air, Max?
Hey, JJ.
I'm pretty sure they were trying to measure the EMP.
Yes.
Isn't
And
there
JJ,
fallout? from
JJ, if
nukes?
there
Fallout?
if-
You ever
if there
heard of that?
was if there was a dome, like
Yeah,
you
you
say,
know there's a difference
keeping-
between dirty and
I don't
clean
know. I'm
bombs.
not going to make the claim. I sure believe there is, but I'm not going to sit here and say I
But
can prove
no.
it. I
I'm
like
saying-
demonstrable, testable, observable, repeatable. Real science, not your pseudoscience that you guys appeal to.
No, I'm saying if
Yeah.
there was a dome keeping all of the air in, why the hell would they try to blow that up? That sounds like a bad idea, right?
Yep, you got
Sounds
it.
like you're trying to get out.
Yeah, hello, ding ding. We're not dealing with fucking nice people
what,
here.
What material
Get away.
would have the structural integrity to cover the whole world?
Am I God?
So if nukes were real, how come there's never any fallout? Like long
There is fallout.
There's
long
bunch
term,
of fallout, dude.
never.
You can literally measure
Always.
the radiation
Always.
in Japan today.
That's why people live there. Weeks later, they're rebuilding.
Why can't
Everywhere.
you
Yeah,
have
and
Chernobyl?
those people also
Yep.
got
Chernobyl's
a
a
shit ton of
scam too, bro.
cancer.
Yep.
Oh,
Trust
did
me.
they?
Trust
No,
me,
JJ,
bro.
Chernobyl
you are
actually
100%
happened.
correct, my guy.
You ever heard of a thing called credibility? Your guys' source, their credibility lacks so damn
It's
much,
political.
Yeah,
but yet you're gonna
you're-
dive and defend it to
everything
death.
is fake to you. There's literally
Dude,
no
why would
value
you
in
defend
speaking to
these
you.
You're
guys, dude?
insane, bro. You're
The
insane.
Freemason
You're
astronauts
insane.
wouldn't lie to
Yeah.
them. Because a Freemason wouldn't lie to you, would they?
What the hell is this? A drawing in like pencil? Are you seriously showing me this as evidence?
What drawing? Where? What are you talking about?
Someone shared a link, and it's like a diagram in black and white lines. This is adorable.
I don't know who did that. It's not me. I wouldn't do that to you.
No, but someone was making claims, and that's what I've been saying all night. Citations. I don't care about the claim. Give me the citation, and I'll evaluate the claim myself.
Oh, he's talking about the private.
So
jet.
yeah.
the people that swear oath to Satan, they wouldn't lie to you.
Dude, they've lied
Hey,
about
Satan
everything.
doesn't
dude.
No, I
exist,
just want
so
to
I
hear
don't care.
Max's whole.
Satan
said
doesn't
Satan
exist,
doesn't
so I don't
exist.
care.
And they do barbecue rolls in space. So there we go.
Personal
that's what they called
incredulity
it.
is not an argument, pal.
Oh my god.
Whenever you
You
want
know how much
to-
money that NASA stole from us, by the way?
No,
Yeah.
they don't steal it. They
Let me
Please
ask
spend
you
it.
too, Max and
The
Monkey.
military spends like 10 times
Hey.
more than NASA.
If we
Yeah, they buy
NASA is
pizzas
take-
with
if
the
y'all
pizza
seen
parties.
proof, dude, that was indisputable about the TFE being a hoax, would that make you believe that you don't live on a ball, or would you just hand dismiss it like everything else?
I have seen nothing that says the TFE
I
is a
have-
hoax.
yeah.
That's not what I asked.
Nothing.
I asked you if
you know what?
saw something.
You know what? I'm so confident that I will give it to you. If you can show me conclusive evidence that the TFE was a hoax, I will become a flat earther right now.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
All right.
I tell you what,
too.
Max. Wait till the end of
I assure you,
next
there's
year.
plenty of evidence. I
Yeah,
assure
it's
you.
coming any day now, like Jesus. Any day now.
No.
It's
Oh
coming.
my God,
It's
dude, Max,
coming.
calm down.
Any day now.
Max,
I wouldn't.
Max.
I wouldn't mock Jesus if
I'm
I were
calm.
you.
Can
Just
you
Max,
see
saying.
that I'm
keep it-
smiling?
keep
calm
it
down.
civil,
calm
bro.
down.
Yeah,
Keep your shirt
it's
on.
called,
Civil.
I'm effusive.
Okay, I'm going down to
You
Antarctica.
don't know what that means, right?
I'm
don't
going
know
down
what
to
that means.
Antarctica on the
No,
solstice
you're
next
not.
year. I'll be there. Yeah, I am.
It's Cantarctica because it's all a scam, dude.
So Roger,
I could prove.
hold on.
I could prove that Union
hold on.
Glacier is
Shut
a
up,
hoax in
JJ,
itself.
You're worthless. Roger,
Yeah, you are.
I just made a commitment. If you can show me evidence
man.
that TFE was fake, I will become a flat earther right now. Will you?
You think the final experiment was
I'm
real?
talking to
Seriously,
Roger.
dude?
Shut your mouth.
I tell you what,
I'm
Max,
talking to
I got
Roger.
a better money.
Wow.
game.
Roger,
Whoa,
You
would
guys
you
don't
be
believe
willing to
anything.
make?
That's
Would you
enough.
be willing to make a commitment that if you see the 24-hour sun, you will leave the flat Earth nonsense behind?
No.
I'm not going to make a commitment. I'm just going to go
Oh,
tell you.
God.
I'm
Got
gonna go down
it.
and, no,
That's
stop.
it.
That's all we need.
Doesn't
That's
care
all
about the
we
What do you mean?
evidence. He will
Neither
go
do
to
you.
Antarctica, see
No,
the 24-hour sun, and he
Neither
will
do you.
still be a flat earther. That is denial, my good sir.
No, it's not denial. I'm going to
That
take
is
the evidence.
absolutely denial.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question.
Dude.
If I don't see a 24-hour sun
Oh, my
tomorrow,
God.
would
I
you
will become a flat earther. Yes,
Okay.
I will become a
There you
flat
go.
earther today or the day that you announce that.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna
You know
hold you
what?
to it.
You know what my bet was for TFE? If the sun set during TFE, I would have grabbed this Bible with the plastic lining and I would have eaten it from this page to the back, all of it.
Wait, what
on
kind of Bible is that?
stream. This is the Latin American Bible.
Oh, okay. I've never
it's
seen that
Jesus.
before.
So if I go
Yeah,
down and
it's-
I
it's
actually
Jesus, that
see the
is
sun,
correct.
if I see the sun do the same thing it does in the north, exactly the same thing.
Except
For
the
the
other
exact
way,
time- yeah.
correct?
Hey, here's something to ponder. They've already faked the 24-hour sun in the South before. We already knew it was a
Yeah.
hoax before they even went,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Why would
yeah,
let
yeah.
me finish?
Show me your
Shut up,
fucking
Max.
proof, JJ.
Why would you ever fake something that was real in the first
Sure.
place?
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
It's
exactly.
ridiculous.
That's a good question.
You
So,
wouldn't.
why would
Long
they?
way.
Come
You
on.
wouldn't.
Al
Yeah,
wants
yeah,
to
yeah.
sell
Hey,
his
hey,
videos
why
at
would the
once.
scientists say that a boat was over the curve when it never did? Why would they do
Yeah,
that? 'Cause
yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
not, they have no credibility, my guy. Okay?
Yeah,
Matt?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
That doesn't-
By the way,
so
so I-
this
I,
is
I
a
just
sign.
made a
Nothing on a daily
commitment.
basis that
Roger, I
points
just
him
made a
to living on
commitment
a
because
globe.
I am so confident
None of those
in my
Okay,
people can
position.
no,
give you
I'm
one
going to ask you to
example.
make a more commitment. Here's even
I
more
am,
of a commitment.
I am making
Stop.
a commitment right now.
No.
Again, if you go
No.
to Antarctica and the sun sets, I will eat this Bible whole from cover to cover and the plastic lining. I will
you're-
eat it on stream, and I will not get up off this chair and
All right.
from this chair until I
Are you
finish
ready?
it
Are you ready,
whole.
Max? I'm going to ask you to make another commitment. Meet me in Antarctica next year during the solstice.
Yeah.
I'm going to be down
Nah.
beyond the 90th
Yeah.
parallel.
Nah,
Come on.
I don't like the
Come
cold.
on.
Yeah, we don't like
Hey.
the cold. Why?
Sorry
I
to
don't
inform
have
you
to go to
guys, but,
Antarctica.
Roger, contrary to you, I trust you, and I have like Toon is a personal friend of mine.
That's
Dave
why.
McKeegan is a personal friend of mine. Like, so I trust their eyewitness testimony
They
and the
searched high and low.
25 hours of
Yeah.
real-time
you
uncut
would
video.
trust eyewitness testimony without evidence.
apparently you guys think that the Antarctic
The
Treaty
worst
is to
evidence
protect the
there is.
penguins. The
Yeah,
penguins,
I mean,
you know?
it's only 6 pages. Would you like to read it right now?
Yeah,
At
it's
this
not a
very
big
moment.
read. I have read it myself. It is not small, and it says nothing what JJ says it
So,
says.
Roger, I already gave my commitments, except that I don't want to go to Antarctica. My commitment is I will read my freaking Bible. What is
Okay.
your commitment when you go and you see the 24-hour sun? Go.
No, I'm not guaranteeing I'm seeing a 24-hour sun until I see it.
Right, but we need to make a bet.
So wait,
I
Matt,
am,
you don't
bet?
believe the
you
sun
need to be
sets in
sure on your
Antarctica?
position. That's how
I'll make a
bets
side
work.
bet. I got a side
Wait, I
bet
wanna know what
says
his
that
argument is.
I'm talking to Roger.
you ain't going. You
I'm
ain't
talking
going,
to
bro.
Roger.
Well,
He's
he's
saying
talking
that I'm not
now,
gonna go.
Max. So
Yeah, Max.
Antarctica's
to Roger.
closed.
Can we move? Can we
Closed.
All
mute
right.
Justin Johnson?
Here's my
I want to know what you
stipulation
do.
when it comes
Time.
to me going to Antarctica. I need free reign. I need to be able to go far enough to actually get the exact 24-hour sun that I'm looking for. And I need to use the Gleason's map as a longitude and latitude system,
That's
not
gonna
what
get
the
you
global
killed.
coordinates is.
No independent
gonna get you
exploration.
You're gonna freeze to death. That is
No.
not
We're
the
gonna
way to
die.
go.
Oh, they were in 10-degree weather and we're
Yeah,
out there
with
with their
shirts
shirts
off.
off. They're gonna
Yeah.
freeze
Wait.
to death with no
Right,
gloves.
with no
Yeah,
no
for five-
no
for
breath.
5
How come
minutes
there's
to
never
take a
any frost
picture.
on any of it? Not the buildings, not the windows of the cars, not their breath, any of
How
it.
can you believe
No
Okay,
frost
I'm-
ever.
I'm-
Oh,
I'm-
it's a desert.
Let me put my money where my mouth is. If I
It's
get
a
to the
desert.
South Pole beyond the imaginary South Pole that they call the South Pole, with the actual radius of the Earth, and I actually see the sun circle around me in
Roger,
360
Roger,
degrees.
Roger,
Yeah.
can I bring you back down to earth? How
diameter.
far are you? How far are you?
Can't leave Earth.
You've raised like $4,000, right? And you need to raise $32,000. That's
No,
to
I'm
get
not
to
taking that trip.
Union
Dude. You don't know how I'm getting there now, do you? I'm actually going to go work there.
You told me they're gonna spend
Oh.
$40,000.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why is he laughing?
There's
That's-
jobs
that's funny.
available. No, it's true. There's jobs available. You can work there during season.
Max, why don't you go down and get a job
come
at go to Greenbelt, go to Goddard, and get yourself a job with NASA.
I'm
Come on,
not
Bunky.
I'm not an American,
know.
dude.
Okay,
Dude,
well,
they hire
yeah,
internationally for South Pole jobs.
They do.
yeah, if you're smart enough, they'll hire you. Are you good at math? Apparently, they need
You can
they
get a
use math.
scientific grant and go down with me too.
I
Yeah.
want to.
You can go down.
So is Max saying
They
that
consider
the sun
anything
doesn't
science.
set in Antarctica? I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
there is a
confused.
24-hour sun in Antarctica. Yes.
so you're
There
saying
is
the
24
sun
hours
doesn't.
summer.
So you're saying the
That
sun
they've been
doesn't
caught
set in
faking
Antarctica?
multiple
Yeah,
times.
that's
Let's say that.
exactly
This ain't
what
the
there's
first
a
rodeo.
24-hour sun in Antarctica means.
And that proves Earth's a sphere, by the way, because if there is a 24-hour sun, that proves the Earth's a sphere.
100%.
Yes.
The sun does
Well,
set in
it-
Antarctica. What are you
technically,
talking
if
about?
you want to
Interesting.
be, if you want to be
Interesting.
nitpicky about it,
I'm
it
so
actually
confused.
falsifies flat Earth.
Or I'm
Max.
sorry, no. What's his name? DeGrasse something said the Earth is pear-shaped.
Oh, Blake,
Don't
you're
forget-
right.
My bad.
don't
It's not
forget,
The
square.
reason why that is
Bro.
because there's the longitude and latitude lines down in the south are actually wider than they say they are.
Yes.
That's why they find
It
themselves out
says
of
the
explanation.
sun does set in Antarctica,
No,
so I don't know what
that
Max
is
is talking
incorrect.
about.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Why
say
do
no.
you
That's
think in
incorrect.
2025 we have to go to Antarctica and prove that it's a 24-hour sun? It's 2025 for crying out loud. That's because they've
Because
already faked
people
it
like you
before. That's why.
exist.
Yeah, people like me, buddy. That's
I'm
why.
just trying to understand
would've
what
never-
They've already got
his
caught
whole
faking
thing
it.
is that he's saying the sun doesn't set.
Cool story, bro.
He's cool story, but they've already faked
They've already
it before.
faked it. And that's why that Witsit and Jaron felt the need to
right.
go in the first place. Is because we've already been seen it and caught
Right.
them. And you would never get
Right.
caught faking it in the first place. And now they got caught
Exactly.
again, regardless of
go.
what these fools think. There's plenty of evidence. You're just
Exactly.
lazy and obnoxious. That's it.
If you take the time, you can. Yeah,
So he thinks
anyways,
that there's
it's-
a 24-hour sun.
Yeah,
Oh,
he does.
no, I
He
don't
does.
think. I
He
know.
knows.
He knows because
It
he's been
says
there
that-
and
look
he
it up
was in
online. The
igloo.
sun sets in Antarctica. What are you
No,
talking?
it doesn't.
Oh wait, no, his boy Jaron told
It
him
doesn't.
that. So
It
never
doesn't
mind.
set
It's
in
cool.
Antarctica. So
And
Google's
most of the
lying to
places
me.
down
I-
to the 78,
I
79
absolutely
parallel.
am friends.
Don't-
I'm
Yeah,
friends with
don't
Boone,
even
I'm friends
count
with Jaron.
24-hour
I'm
sun.
friends with Dave McKean.
Good for you, man. Yeah, go. All right. Why don't you all go get some barbecue and do a barbecue
we're gonna
roll up to
barbecue
the
roll in the snow.
Maybe Katy Perry will go with you.
Yeah.
I'll give you
Mocking
this.
and personal incredulity is not an argument.
Hey, I'll take that,
You're-
right?
you're-
Shoot,
you're all
I'll go with
failing.
it.
Hey, she's
You're
got
all
a bigger
failing.
dick
I
than
haven't
all
seen
of us.
one piece of evidence, and all you have is like, no.
No one will ever show you anything.
Do you
No,
want
no.
more evidence?
Dude,
I'll
you're-
never
you're
show
so-
you anything, dude.
Brother, you're so blind, dude. It's sad.
I'll
Bro.
tell you, I'll give you a
No,
project.
yeah,
dude.
you are.
I'm
You
gonna
are
give
all
you.
really
I'm gonna
sad.
give
Yeah,
you a
that is true.
video
Thanks.
with
Have a great
actual
day.
documents from the governments in here, Max. And you can
Just
debunk
give
it.
NASA half your
Give
paycheck,
me-
dude,
gi-
and be
give
done
me-
with it.
Don't give me the video. Give me the actual documents.
Well, the documents are in here, and the links are in there for the actual documents.
Okay, give me the link to the video.
I'm going to.
Because you know that last time I was here, you were showing a video from Taboo Conspiracy, and we figured out that Taboo Conspiracy heavily edited the video. He deleted a part of the text that talked about microgravity. He curved
Oh,
the
microgravity!
video.
Like he actually
Yeah.
believes in that shit, dude. Come on.
Yeah, but why didn't
Pockets
he
of
delete it
gravity.
then? Why didn't he
Yeah,
leave
pockets
the
of
original
gravity.
source?
Oh yeah, pockets
Yeah,
of
baby.
gravity.
Columns of gas.
The ISS, they said, oh, sometimes we hit pockets of
lost a
gravity, so
screw
that's
in
why
the
you
toilet.
see. Yeah.
ISS.
I have the
No.
evidence right here. Would you like
Oh
to
Yeah.
my god.
We proved that
Yeah,
live
please,
that
show me.
video was edited to
Every
Every-
video
like,
was
it was-
edited. Every
no,
video
this
you've
was
ever
extra. This was extra edited,
Zinger.
and you guys don't want to
Bazinga.
seen. Everything you've ever seen is edited. Everything.
really.
No,
I'm gonna-
everything.
I'll
we
put the link
we
in
have
the
an
Yeah.
uncut 25 hours straight, 24-hour sun in Antarctica video.
Do you?
Real
Uncut?
time.
Unedited,
Oh, okay.
24 hours long.
Pull
It's
it
a
up.
24-hour
Okay.
video.
Let's get the
You want to
video
sit
for
here
me.
for 24 hours and
Let him
watch
pull
it?
it up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Share
Where's
my
the
screen, I'll pull it
metadata?
up in just
Show
a
the
Oh, they
second.
lost the
metadata.
telemetry data. It's hard and
Drew,
painful
let's
process.
Yeah, no.
meditate it so that way
You're
we can see
changing
that the
the
video
subject,
isn't
buddy.
edited.
So
No, dude, that is the subject. Why would your NASA say that they
I was
deleted
talking
the
about
data
the
that
They
got
They
on
didn't.
the
deleted
moon?
it.
That's a
They said they
lie.
lost it.
do you have a
That's-
24-hour
Or
video?
they lost it.
of
I'm
the
sorry.
I don't care
They
what
lost
NASA
it.
Apparently, India stole it because they went to the
Did you
moon next.
know? Did you know at one point some of those machines ended up in a basement in like Pennsylvania? Some guy died,
Yeah.
and the
Really?
machines
Show
were in
me,
his
show me
basement.
the evidence.
Yeah,
It
show
says
Can you
yes,
share my
NASA
screen,
lost
please?
the original tapes from the Apollo 11 moon landing, which
Yes,
contained
they
the
did.
highest quality
There you go.
raw video and telemetry data. Though the public
I'll be
later
back in a
saw
second.
restoration of the
It's
footage
pronounced
compliance.
telemetry.
Whatever,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
Nixon
care.
called the moon from a landline.
And which
in the
one of
60s.
those
Not a
old
landline.
cartoons do you
You
think
guys,
are real?
seriously? You think it's
Yeah.
a fucking landline they called the moon
Yeah,
from?
they
The Sim-
called
the
it.
No.
Simmons-
Wait.
They
Hold
had
on,
hamsters
hold
in the
on,
wheel
hold on,
running around on
Hold
the
on.
moon.
What they have? What they have
Hold
in the
on, let me
60s?
crank
up
They
the
have what
box.
they have in the 60s.
Hold on.
Hold on, let me crank up the
Are
box.
you telling me
The
that
original tapes were never found. So I
Can
don't know
you-
what you
can
want
you
me to
give
tell
me-
We're
can
you.
you-
I
rolling
know
at
back in
1,000
the
miles
Max,
an hour.
Max, tell me
Could
what?
I please
Where's,
speak 1 second?
how did they lose the tape?
No.
Could I please speak 1 second? Are you
Go
telling
ahead.
me that the technology for you to call a radio show and your voice coming out of the airwaves so that everyone can hear you talking to the radio host, are you telling me that technology doesn't exist from 1959?
No, I'm saying the technology to call the moon.
On a
That's exactly
landline.
what they
Hey,
did.
motherfucker.
That's the same thing.
From a
You call
landline.
in from a landline, they patch you
That's-
onto a radio
okay.
You should
signal,
be able to
and you
call-
How
send the
far?
radio
How far is
signal.
the moon?
2 cups.
How far is the moon from Earth, brother? How far is allegedly? How far is the moon from Earth?
Give me 1 second. I don't remember from
You
is
this.
it
gotta look it up.
232,000
232,000
miles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
but you
okay,
know
that's
what?
a lot
I'll have to
different
look it
from
up.
a radio signal,
That's going
brother.
straight up in the
No,
air.
that's
It's
exactly
not
the
trying
same.
to broadcast across the globe.
Right.
It's going straight up
And
in
the
the air.
reason why the radio has a range that you don't hear the station anymore is because of the curvature of the earth.
Oh, that
And
is.
so Tesla's got a car flying to Mars
Yeah.
right now, right? You believe
Yes.
that too?
Would
Right
you like
now.
to see a friend
Okay.
of,
Absolutely.
All
Would
right.
you like to see a friend of mine tracking
Yeah.
the Tesla
Yeah.
car after it did an orbit?
Yeah, the Tesla car in orbit. There
Yeah.
you go.
My friend Astronomy Live caught it with a telescope.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean
Yeah.
You
Answers
seen
in
the
Genesis?
guy waving as he went by.
Jeez.
Yeah, buddy.
A car. So you know, like, okay, how can a car stock off the lot? How can it go through space,
They
dude?
threw it.
Why would
they-
you be
Seriously?
able to?
It was inside a rocket.
Yeah, they
What are the climates of space?
What? How would that affect a car?
What do you mean? How would it affect a car?
A vacuum? And plastics?
That's
Number one, it's an electric
vacuum?
car. Number two,
And like, isn't
And
it like
it's not
fucking
running.
below?
It's just floating.
it's
Orbiting.
running on its own power.
Okay.
It's electrically through
In,
the
like-
space.
it's
Got
no,
moon
it's
power.
not.
Because
Have you ever
Yeah,
put anything in a
yeah.
vacuum, dude?
No, it's got GPS
Oh,
on,
yeah.
right? To
Yeah,
Mars.
how do you think the MP3 playlist? They got to
Oh my
connect.
god! Do you actually think that there's somebody
It's the
sitting in
guy
that
they
car?
left on the moon's Uber.
He's joking, dude. Jesus.
I can show you Astronomy Live tracking it
You
with
guys
a
are some. You
telescope.
guys are some of the most narrow-minded. This is
Yeah,
look,
the
you
thing
guys
is
do
that-
this
telling me.
That-
24
I love it
hours
because
a
the
day.
only one that has
Cognitive
been
dissonance.
sharing
You
actual
can't
evidence
even
is
have a
me.
normal conversation. You
Kruger.
can't even recognize when someone's having a normal conversation.
He's
No, I
tracking
don't
the
deal with
actual
conversations.
car
I deal
floating
with
in space.
evidence.
Could you
That's
imagine?
what I do.
Hey, Santa's
It's
real.
not,
We tracked
it's not
him.
in a rocket, by the way.
Well, they rocketed to the space and then
Yeah,
released
and then
it
they
so
let
they
it
could
go.
take a video.
Yeah, would you like to
Yeah.
see a demonstration of rocket thrust in a vacuum?
yeah.
Going to Mars.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
we've
man.
Would you
seen
like
all
to
these.
see a demonstration of
okay.
rocket thrust in a
Let
vacuum?
me guess, it's in a box made out of
It's in a vacuum chamber. Yes.
Yeah, we've seen it, dude. We know. We've looked
Yeah.
at them all.
I've already seen
Yeah. So,
So what's
the
next?
conclusion is
Yeah,
that
we-
you can
yeah.
get rocket thrust in a vacuum, correct?
Yeah, it's a complete vacuum, too.
Yeah.
You have to have air to push off of, just
Yeah.
like
Nope.
a boat
Yeah.
needs
No, you
water
don't.
to
JJ,
push
you're-
off of.
JJ, you're wrong as
Second,
fuck.
ridiculous.
second law of motion.
Where
So they put a
Second
rocket
law
on the
of
Tesla
Yeah,
car. Is
they're
that what you're
rocketing
telling me?
Tesla.
No, they
It's
put
going
the
to the
Tesla
moon
car
right now.
on inside a rocket and they launched it.
Yeah, and they let it
Right,
go.
but the car's floating on its own apparently.
Yes,
Yeah,
because
it's up there,
once
it's
it gets
floating around.
once it gets to orbital
Bending
velocity,
and warping of
then you're
space
fine.
time. my guys.
Okay, so it's gonna go 500,000 miles just propelling itself to Mars.
No,
Is that what you're
because there
telling me?
is no drag in space. So once it gets velocity, it will
There's no drag.
Yeah.
Why is there
Yeah,
no
like the
drag?
satellites are
because
floating
there's
around.
no
us.
Hold on, hold
atmosphere
on.
in space.
That's why the
Ah.
Challenger can
Hold
do
on.
Mach 23.
Oh my
Oh.
god, are we serious? We're really going here, guys?
Absolutely.
We're gonna be this dumb.
Max,
I
have
don't
a
know.
question.
My screen share is up. It's on Roger to put it on screen.
Go ahead, man.
What are we
Well, it's
looking
not-
at?
it's-
Oh, this
It's
is
up to you, man.
I have number one.
Cartoons.
I have the
there we
edit
go.
that Taboo
Cartoon.
Conspiracy did of the video that you showed me the other day.
We're talking about I didn't show you this one, dude.
Yeah, because this is the original.
This is
No.
below. You can see that it says Roger. That's what you showed on stream, and
Okay.
on top of that is the actual video from German Space Agency.
So you can see how it's edited, right? See, why is separation of first stage curved? Answer me that.
That's due to barrel distortion, dude. And we were going to go
What are you
over that
talking
earlier.
about?
Right, but
We
in
talked
the
about this
original
already
video,
yesterday.
Yeah,
in
we
the
did.
original video,
already went
And
over
I'm going
the
to show
text
you
is
how
straight.
they actually can how it's corrupted to start with due to altitude.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
corrupted.
corrupted.
Taboo Conspiracy corrupted it. Yes, you're
Yeah,
I'm talking
he
about
edited
their
it.
videos to begin with.
Taboo Conspiracy
Yeah, we
is
went through this
dishonest, and
yesterday.
he corrupted the video. You are 100% correct.
Dude, it looks like a Sega Genesis game, dude.
This is what
Like-
Roger showed me.
Don't
we
insult
just went
Sega
and
like
tracked
that.
the original
No, I
video.
All right, I know, right?
Yeah.
Sega's even better.
That's even better.
And I have what else?
Oh my god.
You
let's
didn't
go
show all
to,
of it. You got to show me
astronomy.
where Taboo corrupted it. Show me.
It was there on screen. So
You
now
can see it right there.
No, that did not show me anything.
Well, then
That
why-
was so brief. I want
Look
to show the original video with his video and show me where he corrupted it each step.
Look at
Yeah, do it now.
just
Hurry.
Look at it.
Yeah, come
Use
on.
your eyes.
Look at it.
I'm using
on the
my
actual
eyes. It looks
YouTube
like it's
thing-
just zoomed in to me. It's all
No.
it was.
No, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
On the actual
Oh my god!
YouTube
If you
thing,
zoom
it says
into a straight
separation
text,
of first stage.
remains straight.
Okay, they took that
Completely
one
straight.
the one word out of it. That's all they did. It didn't
What
corrupt
are you
the video
talking?
we were looking
One
at.
word?
The
No.
whole sentence there. That's all they did. So how was the video itself that he actually showed, and he did a
Look.
comparison to what your curvature is? I'm looking at
Look.
it, dude.
Look at it.
I have a video over top of a video I can't see.
Yeah, okay. Well, separation of first stage in the actual, YouTube link that is shown here on screen, but in the background, same clip, same
Yeah, we see
almost
that.
frame.
Yeah, we got it.
But why is separation of the first stage in the bottom? Why is that curved? Because it was
Uh-huh.
edited.
Where's the curve?
It was
No,
edited.
what he did was he
Right
was
You
adding
guys
curve.
think the
to it.
horizon's a curve, for crying out loud? How can you ever
Oh
be
my
intellectually
God.
honest about a
Here.
conversation when you don't even know what's physical and optical?
Oh,
Oh my
optical
God.
is 100% physical. Would you like me to
And you guys always
demonstrate it?
forget to
Would you like
remember
me
the
to
camera
demonstrate?
guy.
Do something
Roger.
right quick.
Would you
Just-
like
just
me
for
to
you guys.
demonstrate
This
that
is just why
optical-
we do this part.
Hey, you guys need to
Would you
remember
like me
the
to
camera guy,
demonstrate
you
that
know?
optical is physical right now?
Like
How?
the
I
camera guy
already
who
did
took the
this.
picture of the nuke.
Yeah,
that,
go ahead,
camera
man.
film survived the nuclear blast.
taking
The
that off.
camera guy that filmed the space shuttle leaving the
I'm
moon.
going to go into
There was no camera
camera.
guy.
Light.
The
physical
camera guy, man.
obstruction. Light,
Okay, I'm
physical
going
obstruction.
to go into the optics of a camera and how it works in its field of view.
Now.
And
I
how
have, I
it-
have
the
my
video.
eyes open. I
No,
can
stop,
see my
stop,
camera. If I
stop
put
arguing at
an
me.
obstruction,
Max
if I
is
put
just a
physical
pain in the
obstruction
ass.
in front
I
of my
know.
eyes, I don't see
Yeah,
anymore.
Max, I'm gonna
Optical
mute you.
is
Oh, dude.
physical.
If you don't stop talking,
You just proved
He
the
turned
globe, dude. Oh my
conversation
god.
into a war
Yeah.
conversation.
convinced.
Yeah,
Everything he
go
does.
around and around.
It's a
So I
game.
was going to go into the
He
actual.
just does the same thing every day.
Yeah, it's a
every
game,
day.
and you're
and optics
losing.
work. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
Max,
saying-
why
That
were
was-
people?
Max put his phone in front of his face and improved
Yeah.
the globe.
Max, why? I forget the guy's name, but why was there certain people assassinated?
It's written like
Wait.
right there.
Wait,
It's written there. Like
okay, I
forget
can't
his
even
name.
fucking
Destroyer
talk to this
already.
guy. I'm gonna just shut up.
Dude, you gotta.
Oh,
I'm
God.
gonna just shut up because this guy's fucking nuts.
The clown.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Is
The
he
clown.
serious?
This
No.
is what he
Yeah.
does every day. Could you
The
imagine?
clown.
Every day.
Why do you let him on, dude?
I mean, he's
funny
I
for a
get
little
why.
but
while.
at the same
Yeah,
time,
no,
Yes,
it
why
is.
do you let him
He's a
on?
character.
We need
He's a
to
character.
purify
Yeah.
the echo chamber.
Yeah, kick
Yeah.
Max and we'll
He's a
talk to
character.
Monkey.
No, I'm not
Dude,
saying
if
that.
you're not-
I'm
if
just
you're not
saying-
gonna
I
play
mean,
nice,
if you
Max,
kick me,
you're gonna
I
lose.
win forever.
No, you
Good
don't.
for you.
Bye,
Not
Max.
a game.
win?
It's not a game
What
to
do
us.
you get?
dude. I'm sorry, Max. You're the only person that
I
would think
know.
you
Proving
won,
your
brother.
ignorance.
No,
I'm
I
sorry,
believe
brother.
Max won.
No.
I'm
When
with
I
Max.
review this with my audience tomorrow,
Hey,
it will be
keep
100
monkey
people
Clovers
that
think
will be
you win
watching,
every damn
and
time.
everyone
by the
would
way,
think that I
hey
won.
Max, I'm going to copyright
Okay.
this stream. You're not going to be able to trim it out, or
Yeah,
I
there
will
you go.
hit you.
Oh,
This is
really?
No,
not a
So
you,
you're
stream
not
where
gonna.
you're
no, you won't.
Yes,
You're
I
not
will.
No,
gonna
you
allow.
won't.
You're not gonna.
No, you
You're
won't.
not gonna
No, I'm not
allow
gonna. I'm not gonna
that.
get rid of the
Christ,
stream
calm
itself.
down,
It's gonna
everybody.
be here on my channel.
No,
But
no,
you're
you
not gonna
won't.
trim it out and like this
I
section.
will.
This is where I did this, and this is
I
where
will
did it.
do. I will
Is
do
that-
a
is that what he
side
does?
That's what he's doing a hit piece. That's what
I
he
You're
will
all
do a side
deceivers.
piece. I already
God.
did that, Roger. You can try to take it down.
And
I can.
Roger, that we
Go
already have
ahead.
somebody
That's just
recording.
wild.
all of
I don't-
this,
I don't
so
make
even
hit
if you were to
pieces on
take it
people.
down, we have it.
Go ahead, Roger. I will give
Well, I
you
don't-
the
I don't
link
care.
Hey.
of the stream I did the other day.
Destroyer of flat Earth. I just
Let's
Yeah.
have a
read that.
civil
That's
conversation with Monkey or something, because Max is
I'm
off the
trying, but
Richter.
it's too
At least
funny.
Monkey,
least Monkey
yeah.
talks.
At least Monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max doesn't do
You know,
that. He does
yeah.
this
No, he
everywhere.
doesn't.
He's a clown.
This is what he does.
Max is my
I
boy,
destroyed
dude.
flat Earth. I'm sorry.
You ain't
Yeah,
got
That's
shit.
your
Yeah,
boy.
he's
All
like,
right.
dude.
Hey,
It's
that's your boy.
That's what he
2025,
does.
dude. You ain't
Yeah.
He
got
doesn't
shit.
even realize that everybody laughed at him from the minute he walked
That's
in
his
the
boy.
door.
Roger.
If
I'm
Curvature-
sending
Tell you
you-
what,
Realize
I'll
it.
trim this out and I'll make a live a regular video out, and I'll have
If
you just
curvature
back-
existed, we wouldn't be here
Roger,
right now.
I already have the stream, so there's nothing you can do.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is. I
No,
copyrighted it.
there's literally
Yeah.
nothing. Okay, there you go. I'm putting the link to the review I did of the last time I came here. Why don't you try to get that taken down? See how that goes.
No, you're no
Why are
longer
you- why are
welcome
you
here,
doing that?
Max. I'm sorry.
Time for you to
There
go,
you go.
Max.
I
Have a
will
good
forever-
day. Take care.
Oh,
Bye.
oh my
Okay.
God.
Has arrived.
Oh,
my
No,
God.
poor Max.
he wants to get a copyright
Nah,
war.
keep him. He's funny, man.
He
trim
is,
things
but
out.
it gets annoying when he starts doing like
no.
he starts off nice and then it does the same thing. If you listen to
Yeah.
watch him
Yeah.
on anywhere, that's what he does. Like you can't have a cordial conversation with
Yeah.
him. It's impossible
Yeah, nah.
because that's what he does. He's
Can't
not,
we be adults?
I've
he's
been
not
to
here to
adults, man.
fucking. He's not here to get answers. He's there for an
Dude,
argument, and that's all it is.
I've been in other flat Earth discussions, and it didn't go anything like that. Like it was a back and forth, educated conversation.
Well, I mean,
like,
look at
not-
the title of the
yeah.
look at the title of the thing. We're just sitting
Yeah,
around
you
shooting the
girl.
shit.
Ah,
So I
okay,
mean, you
there
know,
you go.
it was one of those things where Roger was like, "You want to bring him in?" And I was like, "Ah."
Nah, I mean, good for Roger. I mean, that's good.
He
that
does.
Roger-
He
I'm
has-
being
but, yeah.
intellectually honest too when it comes
Yeah.
down to the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's a time and a place for
I mean,
everything,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I
Yeah,
truly
you gotta
don't
be
think
fair.
these
Yeah.
people. I'm talking about you, Monkey. Just understanding where our
He's
totality
still
of
talking
our
to his audience too. I think.
most
Well,
likely.
that's what they
But
do. They're streamers.
Oh, well,
You know,
he can
that
go
good
have
old
fun.
government ain't here for you, buddy. Trust me. There. You know, your source is non-credible to say the least.
Oh, there he is. He's back. Hey, Max. Bye, Max.
Hey, what's up, man? You smoking a cigarette
Yeah, he's got to bring his blood pressure down from 220.
or a
Over
blunt? He's
160.
smoking a
Yeah.
blunt. Never mind. Yeah, well,
he's
good for
looking
him.
for a gotcha
Enjoy.
moment that he can put on
I
his
don't
channel so
know.
he can make content.
I
That's
pray
all.
he isn't married.
Yeah,
That poor,
God
that
help
poor
that woman.
woman.
Yes.
that poor woman. Show me the proof this is
Yeah.
chicken.
There's somebody for everybody, so maybe she's okay with
I don't
that.
know.
Am I
if
allowed
he's
to
got
get a word in
somebody.
for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah. So you guys kicked Max just because he showed evidence.
He's making a hit piece. That's
He's
why we
obnoxious.
kicked him.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're here to make a
Right.
hit piece and embarrassing me in public in front of everybody, or trying to by clipping out
It's ridiculous.
pieces of show, do you go around doing that for a living? That's what they call a what? A troll.
Yeah.
Okay,
By
so
definition, dude.
so somebody who disagrees with you is a troll.
No, somebody
No.
comes into my show and tries to get trimmed
Yeah,
out pieces
disrupts.
to embarrass me and try to get my
yeah,
channel off the air. That's
Which
what
is-
they do.
He's
which he just admitted he was
yeah,
trying to
and
do.
he's never going to walk into any other stream anybody else's and sit and shoot. the
And
shit.
you know
Just be
that,
like,
Monkey.
okay,
You're not
He ain't
being
gonna do
genuine by even asking that question, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This ain't our
I'm-
first rodeo, bro. Don't act
Yeah.
like this is
he's been
yours
down this
either,
road
bro.
for a long time.
No, all right. I want to talk to JJ for a second. JJ, I am not a troll at all. I will watch your stuff, but I have noticed that you will block literally anybody in your chat just because they're a globe earther.
And you
Why
don't
is that?
understand why? You truly don't understand why.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm giving respect to Roger because he will actually allow people in his chat and in
Yeah,
his
there's a time and a
actual
place,
show.
brother. Right?
You never do.
Like
you never do.
Like think about it, bro. Okay,
Oh.
listen. This ain't our first rodeo. How many circular reasonings, how many regurgitations, how many years do you think we're gonna put up with this shit, dude? We're being infiltrated from out and within. We're being attacked every direction. And
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
a big
time and a
picture.
place to fucking buckle up and not tolerate trolls or we don't mind other opinions. You come in here and be
Yeah.
polite. We'll talk to you all
That's a
damn
lie.
day, brother.
That is a lie.
Dude,
That
I
is a
don't
lie,
know.
JJ.
Dude, there's a time and a place, okay? You
Yeah.
just came in at a bad time when I was not tolerant, dude. I've had a fucking enough with you fucking trolls, dude. And it's not a game to me. That's what I keep repeating.
It's not
You
the
need to
information.
understand.
It's how it's how
I
it's
don't. I
spoken.
personally don't give a shit about the shape of the earth, dude. It's the totality that you're not seeing, dude.
Yeah, it's a big
Okay,
picture.
These
JJ.
people, the powers that be, are way more tyrannical than you pretend that they're not, dude.
JJ, how
Okay.
about you unblock me from your YouTube chat?
I don't know. Can you still watch but not chat? Because I
Well,
don't know.
yeah, we can
I
always
keep
watch.
a clean house, I keep a clean
Yeah.
house, dude.
Yeah,
And,
just-
I
I'd
see
have
your broom emojis. I know what you're
Take
talking
us-
about.
Take his comments and make his comments so that they have to be approved.
Hmm.
There you go.
Well, I'll take a poll too, because really it's a community, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I've cleaned house real good for a reason, dude, because we got to really protect ourselves, dude, because we don't play this like it's a game, bro. It's not a game to us, man. That's the difference between you and I. This ain't entertainment, dude. This is life or death for the future of our goddamn children, dude, and humanity. It's not a freaking game, bro. I will die
Okay.
right now for this shit, brother. I'm not playing, dude. You know what I'm saying? It's not a you know exactly what I'm saying, man. I don't even need to say anymore.
World's a
No,
screwy
I'm-
place.
I'm
Yes,
just
it is.
saying that I got blocked on your channel just for saying hi. I
Well,
didn't
it's
say
timing, brother.
anything.
It's timing. Look at the totality. This ain't your first rodeo either. You've been around for a long time, dude. I've seen you. Okay.
Yeah,
This
been
ain't
around for
and this
6-7 years.
I've seen you, bro. And that's why you should even understand more than anybody why I do what I do. Okay. It's not a game to me. And I'm not playing, dude.
And can I say something too, Monkey Pat? You've been in this argument long enough. You've seen our arguments, and you see our logic too. It's not done just off the fly. It wasn't off the cuff. We didn't come to our conclusions just off of a video. We have personal experiences and our own personal proofs that we carry with us, and wear it like a badge, dude.
Okay. You know what? I give you guys credit for holding your own beliefs. I'm just saying you guys should probably look into it a little more, be a little bit more open-minded. Don't be so
That's ridiculous,
closed-minded.
brother. That's
So,
ridiculous.
hold on, Monkey.
We've done
let me
more
respond to
looking into
that.
it than any of you put together,
Yep.
dude.
Are you sure
We're the
about that?
opposite.
Yeah.
We're the opposite of indoctrination. Absolutely.
Monkey,
We had to
explain
unlearn all the
satellites.
crap that you're trying to lecture us about. We've already learned that shit
Mo-
and ditched it.
Monkey. So you got to remember, we've been taught this since grade school, dude. Right? This is not like us talking about the globe earth. This is not the first time I've heard about it. I heard about it when I was in 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, college. Like, we know the globe earth model,
Better
brother.
than
Then why
most
do you
of
think
guys.
it's wrong?
Because it
Because
is.
we've
And
it-
look
just
at your
because it is?
credibility.
Flat Earth
Look
model.
at the credibility of your source, first of all.
No, because we've done research and
Look-
we've come to the conclusion that that's just
Learn how
not
to
right.
think for yourself.
It's not an attack on you guys. We're not saying you guys are dumb. We're just saying, look, we did our research and we don't agree with that
We
that
were
model.
all there
That's
with
it.
you, bro. All of us. Not
Yeah,
not one
that's
single
it.
one
That's
of
all
us
it is.
weren't a baller, dude. Because you're taught the ball before you're
Right,
walking,
yeah.
dude. You got Marvin the Martian onesies on, and you're watching cartoons with fucking space and outer space, and you go to your crib and there's a mogul over your head with the planets and the solar system. First day of school, you go in, there's a globe on your teacher's desk. They're teaching you before you can even talk and walk, dude.
They stuck
It's
us
all
in,
indoctrination.
Dude,
they stuck us.
I love space. Dude, I was a Star Trek, Star Wars. I love space. I thought
It's
space was
sci-fi
freaking
though.
amazing.
That's all.
dude.
You got to be able to use
But
discernment.
yeah, and then I realized it was sci-fi and it was all just not true. It's just they lied to us. The government is full of crap. Like That's the bigger picture here. It's not the shape of the Earth. It's the fact
Yeah.
that government is lying to
Okay.
us,
Being out,
and that's
being
a problem.
autodidactic
Okay.
is the opposite of indoctrination because the
Yes.
school teaches you what to think. You go regurgitate, you're going to get an A, and if you get bad grades, you'll probably get your ass whooped by your parents. So you better go regurgitate. You know, they teach you what to think and not how to think. That's a fact.
They sat us
Okay,
in
and
front
then
of
you
the,
guys, that's why you need to learn what fallacies are. And appealing to credentials is a no.
They
And
sat us
you
in
appeal to your
Authority.
authority. That's all you guys do is appeal. Everything that you guys have is fallacious. 100%. You cannot live on a globe and not be fallacious.
Okay,
Because
but no,
Go ahead.
listen. So yeah, of course I did. I went through school. I got my basic high school education, all that. I went to a little bit of college, and of course, obviously, it told me, you know, Earth is a globe, blah 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 blah. But then afterwards, when I started hearing about flat Earth stuff, I started doing my own research, and when I started doing research, I ended up proving myself that it's a globe.
Okay. So what's your
Well, we did the same research, and we proved
all
it
right,
was
How?
Monkey
flat.
Pack, can I ask you another question?
see, that's the problem.
Can you give
How
me your
ma-
number
Go ahead.
one proof of your globe?
Yeah. Number one proof is the sun fucking sets, but that's easy. Number
Your
two,
hand is go ahead.
one of my good friends literally last month filmed a solar transit of Titan putting a shadow on Jupiter, filming it
Okay.
live.
Okay, I'm still looking for the globe proof.
Roger, play that video of the plane following the sun.
You
Hey,
wanna-
Monkey,
you wanna
you don't think a sunset could work on a flat Earth? You just hand us missed perspectives or what, dude? Do you cherry pick when and when not
It
to
makes
use?
I can't think of any other reason why the sun would set bottom up. on a
Anytime
flat
anything
Earth.
goes away from you, it disappears from the bottom up, bro. It's called the vanishing point. Don't play
Yeah.
dumb,
You guys,
bro.
I was-
It's all
seriously.
perspective.
Wait,
It's
Monkey
elementary,
Cat, I got a
dude.
question too.
Elementary, bro. It's not even
Yeah.
like
Monkey
How about,
Cat.
how about I do better than that? I get Stoneman's sunset video.
I never talked to Monkey Cat, but I have a question.
Yeah.
So why don't satellites burn up there in the atmosphere?
Why would they?
Well, how hot is it? Do they say how hot is it?
Well, they're going faster than the SR-71.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's no atmosphere up there.
So there's no what resistance.
magic,
Yeah.
bending and warping
There's
of
no
space time.
So
Dude, JJ, come on. Let me
How
in.
No,
does it-
literally,
how does it
bro.
maintain
D-Man, have a
elliptical
word here.
resistance?
Go for it, man.
Yeah.
My apologies.
I
D-Man.
want
So
let him talk.
basically, satellites are up there in orbit,
Uh-huh.
and there is no atmosphere, so there is no restriction. There's no
The
friction.
troposphere, stratosphere, and mesosphere, right?
They're yeah, sure, they're up there. They are above the Kármán line.
Okay. Well, look. Okay, where does it say that the satellites go up to?
To whoever, like, satellites have different heights. You have low Earth orbit,
Okay, but
medium
what
orbit, and high
degree?
Earth
What
orbit.
degrees do they say it's the heat is up there that it's burning at?
Okay, again, I think I said this the other night. Yes, okay, they're getting direct sunlight from the sun, but because there is no medium, technically,
So
that
so they magically don't burn up, right?
correct.
So
Somehow,
No,
somehow
not-
we're supposed to believe that they're not going to burn up and fall.
It's not
fall
transferring
straight to the
radiant
earth.
heat from the light
not-
coming from the sun.
Do they
Yeah, it
just
is-
go around forever?
And whatever
Yeah.
happened to the inverse square law of light with being able to see the ISS, but you can't see a Boeing 747 from half the distance.
How do they
Do
steer?
you cherry pick that too?
The satellites don't have to steer. They are in a specific orbit that uses a lot of math. When they launch that
Okay,
satellite,
so they use steel and aluminum and titanium and gold, right?
yeah, what
And it
about
can
it?
burn up to what, 2,000 degrees Celsius? So what? So
Okay.
how hot do they say it? Look up on Google. How hot does it say it is? 2,000 over
You
2,000
guys-
degrees Celsius. So why aren't they burning up?
You guys don't
Way
understand.
past the
Don't they
melting
have
point.
don't they
We
have
don't
solar
understand
panels on
magic.
those things?
What do you mean?
Mass
I mean, this is
attracting
what
mass,
but this is what
orbit.
they are telling us, though. That's what I'm confused about. I just want to hear why he thinks satellites are real.
because
You heard it on TV. Because it's
no.
government told them.
because
Have you seen
because a
one
lot
I'm
of
not gonna. Yeah, I just
Okay,
want to hear what he
wait.
has to say. I'm chill. I'm not gonna be tweeting
Yeah.
like Max.
okay.
No, Max
uh,
is like that 24 hours a day. He wakes up and says, "Where is my breakfast?"
Yeah, okay, I'll agree. Max can be a little aggressive, but that he
Yeah.
likes to debate.
little?
I don't like to debate. I just like to have a simple.
This is not my fork. Give me the
Alright.
fork I had yesterday.
He's a
Oh,
good
go
friend.
on,
of mine.
Monkey.
I love Max. He's one of my best friends.
I respect your approach, but I don't respect his whatsoever, brother.
No, and the whole point is like doing hit pieces on people to defame them,
Yeah.
which don't represent me at all. That's just wrong.
I
Oh,
just hope you guys could
Ryder.
understand that
That's
this is
immoral.
it's more
That's
than the shape of the earth, you know.
Oh, yeah,
I think that's what you guys are lacking.
JJ,
you know?
we know trust me, the people that know, we know it's the big picture. We know there's a lot.
Yeah,
of
I'm talking
things.
about the ballers, you know. It's
yeah,
like
they
always
don't-
attack. It's a game. It's a game.
Most of the
when
people
when,
that are
when we're all in the same boat, bro, we all got cheated, you know, on the illusion of election, dude. When they're rigged, bro. Okay,
Monkey, how
your
old are you?
vaccines are poison into population. Your climate hoax, dude. Your fucking everything's a gosh darn hoax, bro. All you gotta do is have eyes to see, bro. Wake the hell up.
How old,
Like,
Monkey? How old are you?
Where's credibility at, man? Where'd
It
that
depends,
go?
Like I mean, yeah, okay, you can say that there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a conspiracy theorist myself. That is how I got into flat Earth, because I heard about it.
There's more.
And I was like, that
globies
sounds
that are.
interesting. I'll look into it. I looked into it, and I was like, okay, it's bullshit.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
you still think they went to the moon, bro? And what about
Yeah.
what about the horizon? Were you about to tell me that was physical again, or what?
It depends. It's you have a
It
physical
depends.
and a visual horizon. Yes,
It literally
depends.
moves hour to hour depending on the atmospheric conditions, bro. It
Correct.
rises with you when you rise. That's nothing physical. If it was
It
physical,
does not.
It would stay
No.
down there when you went up, and you'd have to look down at it, bro. It's obviously optical. So
No.
I don't even know how we could have this debate in 2025.
Well,
That's just-
JJ,
I'm just
limitation
proving a
you're right
point
about.
of where
Okay.
you're coming from, dude.
It's a limitation of your human.
And then you
eye.
act like we're crazy, bro. It's
I'm not saying you
mind-blowing.
guys are crazy.
We're,
Like,
Well,
we're,
there's-
the la- we're the
you're all
opposite.
people, just like I'm a person. We're all people here.
What a concept.
I'm just here to
brother.
have a conversation. I don't want to
We're all in
like,
the same boat, brother.
talk
Believe it or
down
not, we
on
have
you
more in
guys
common
or
than not,
anything,
dude.
but
So you don't think the thermosphere would burn up the satellite?
no, it wouldn't. But
Why?
also the satellite.
That
is
would have to be. That would have to have some kind of
The heat
plating
that's
on them.
in the thermosphere would transfer to the metal because it doesn't have any atmosphere around it. There's no heat transfer up there
Yeah.
at that level.
A
Is that what
satellite
you
is not in the thermosphere.
Well, not all of them. There's satellites at different heights and stuff. But I
Yeah,
don't.
they're all
believe
above.
they're-
All satellites are above the thermosphere. I don't know where you
Yeah.
got that from, but
Okay, well, the point is, I don't believe there's an actual orbit going on. Personally,
Why?
I don't actually.
Yeah,
I don't.
mass
I
don't
haven't
attract
seen.
mass.
Yeah, I don't believe in gravity, dude. I don't put my
So
faith
Roger,
in.
so
Einstein's
Roger,
equation.
the what was the one the Russians put up? The beeper.
the
Was it Sputnik?
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 Yeah, the
Yeah.
first satellite in
they put
space.
Sputnik
Sputnik.
up.
Yeah.
So Sputnik basically just hovered around up there. It just went around with the airflow, right?
How many satellites are currently in orbit?
I don't
around
know,
Earth,
but
by the way?
D-Man just brought up a good
I mean,
thing. The Sputnik.
there's a lot, right? There's a
Okay,
shit.
all
No,
right,
why
hold
don't we
on,
ever
hold
see a
on,
real
hold on.
picture of
Hold
the
on,
satellite?
hold on,
Why is it all
hold on.
computer graphics too?
How about they
Hold
all
on.
not
How come when
smash
every
into
time we-
each other?
Hold on.
My point is, every time we get a picture of the Earth from
Never see
NASA,
one.
you don't see one
Never
fucking
one.
satellite,
Hold on.
and there's supposed to be fucking thousands of them bastards
Hold
up
on.
there.
Hold
Come
on.
on, man.
And which
Come on,
fake
dude.
picture of Earth do you believe is real, by the way?
Well, no. Hold on.
We can
I
show
wanna go
some.
back-
Which one? Which
I
one?
want to go back to what D-Man said about Sputnik.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Why were a bunch of amateur radio, what's the word? Radio enthusiasts, where
Ham radio?
You were able to pick up the signal from Sputnik back in the day, like
Well,
back.
they picked it up all over the place, but
Yeah, how are they able to do that?
well,
They
I mean, you could
transmitted
take a
it.
you could
Well,
take
here's
a
a-
balloon
here's
and
a
hang it up in
reality
the air
check,
and let the
brother.
winds take it.
Straw man argument.
Here's
That's
a
not a
reality
straw
check.
man. Are you
Our
kidding me?
Our
But-
future's the past, bro. We're way more advanced in the past than our ancestors.
I mean, he
had
still
all this
didn't
technology.
debunk what I said, though. That's what I'm confused about.
Why?
They
Well-
lied to you about your timeline and your technology
had-
advancements are a hoax, dude.
They had
the
they had
timeline.
balloons. They had
Have you
balloons
ever
in the
seen a
Sputnik
Space
era.
Odyssey, Monkey?
Yeah.
They had balloons in the Sputnik era. I mean, the
You know,
Germans.
Well,
there's-
yeah,
there's-
no,
there's-
I'm
there's-
just saying. I'm just
Hold
saying
on.
the ability to communicate from far distances was they've had that for way before they claim they did. Is all.
Yeah,
I'm
but I
saying.
mean,
I don't
even
I don't buy it for
even
1 second.
even
that
when
they
they
could.
released the information about Sputnik, how do you know that that's really wasn't where it was and it wasn't way lower? You know, it doesn't exactly mean that because they said it was we sent it out in space. That doesn't mean jack shit. They could have just didn't the Chinese just do the same thing and send some fucking stupid
here we are.
thing?
So,
I mean,
we're in 2025. 95% of all communications is ground based via towers.
That's
and
actually
we don't
fact.
even need satellites. You know, they make a book, a sci-fi book about satellites, and bingo, we got satellites. It's nonsense.
Why
give internet to Africans?
Why do I lose cell phone signal in my city if there's a fucking satellite?
Leave town, you're gonna lose.
Come on, dude.
Your phone doesn't.
Come on,
are you
dude.
using a satellite phone? Or are you using a?
Well, sometimes it can be a carrier too.
I'm using.
It's all ground.
Well, I'm using a carrier that claims to have satellites.
Nonsense, bro. You bought the garbage,
Max,
bro.
I have another. I mean, not Max. Oh my gosh.
And answer me this: why is there no pictures of fucking
Wait, I have
satellites,
another
dude?
thing too. So the guy, Arthur C. Clarke, right?
Clarke, yes.
The Freemason. In a 1945 paper, Clarke was the first to propose the concept of a global telecommunication system using satellites. So, why are Freemasons out here predicting satellites? Why are they? This was in 1945.
Well, the
and
satellite.
also, he also helped in the movie A Space Odyssey. So.
It's like a big movie. So back to the topic.
Conveniently enough, yeah.
I asked for the proof of a globe, and I get satellites and a couple other things that don't really show the Earth. They show like claims that they made about things they're doing that would have to have a spherical Earth. I need actual evidence is what I'm looking for. What's your best proof? Your globe proof. That was the question originally.
I mean, I can only tell you guys this so many times. Just basic observations of the sky.
What observations have you had that are any different than I've had?
You're gonna look up to pretty ground.
Again,
what have you seen outside your house that I haven't seen?
Well, I've noticed that I can only see Orion's belt during the winter, but I can't see it during the summer.
Dude,
Why the hell
wouldn't
is
even
that?
have constellations if we were hurling through space millions of miles, never to see the same
That's wrong.
place again, dude.
That's wrong.
You're insane. Yeah.
Are you saying that the constellations are moving the same with Earth the whole time?
So it's all
And they
moving
actually-
a giant.
Every single one of them.
We're a giant dick floating in the space and the infinite nothingness.
We're rocking to the arm
you
of
under-
the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah,
Do you understand?
No, we're
we've
a
got the
space
stars
rock.
inside
We're a
as
space
with
rock,
rocket
dude.
movement is moving, and we
And do we have any evidence of this?
Is there any upper? Are we going up?
Do you
The truth of the
understand
matter is,
how
if you weren't
far
ever told this
away-
or taught this bullshit, you would never believe it. You have a default, and that's flat and stationary.
How
because
fast do
that's
they
what
say
it
the
looks
Earth is
like and
spinning?
feels like.
1,000 miles an hour at the equator. Do you think somebody who was just dropped on the Earth, had no knowledge of NASA, would think the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles
They
an
could do
hour?
the math on it.
15
And
degrees.
even
with water, with bodies of water that don't move, completely still, and you're telling me the Earth is put water on a basketball and
God.
spin it. What the fuck?
Are you really going to bring this up? You were going to be
Oh,
this
more than
goddamn
that.
dumb.
Because that's fact.
Oh, let me
dude.
guess.
That's
It's
what it
15
is.
degrees, not 1,000 miles an hour. You know, that's the stupidest thing
The
I've ever
basketball-
heard
Yeah,
as
same-
well.
Basketball's a container.
Saying
it's
that
like-
the Earth spins at 1,000 miles an hour is stupid. It spins at one
what it
That's
does.
what they
rotation.
say.
No,
See what I
one
mean?
rotation per day. That is very
You know
slow.
what that's like
moving
saying?
1,000
Say
miles an
you're
hour.
Monkey,
Bro,
It's not.
Okay,
monkey.
no.
bro, you don't know your
Listen,
model. Look it up,
Monkey,
dude.
it's like saying this, dude. Okay, carpet, they sell it in the square yards. But if you go to Home Depot,
What the
they'll sell it
fuck
by
does
the...
that have to do with anything?
Just listen to the analogy, jackass. Okay?
Fuck off, JJ.
Dude, don't be a
See,
prick,
that's
bro.
why you
I'm
can't
not
do
even
that.
being, I'm being civil, bro. Just listen to my analogy and then tell me to fuck off after I'm done.
No, don't tell
Okay,
anybody to fuck
it's
off.
just the least common denominator, dude. Okay, it doesn't matter if you sell it by the square yard price or the square foot price. Now it's going to sound a lot cheaper if I tell you by the square foot because we're talking cents instead of dollars, and people are gullible enough to buy it and think that, oh, it's only 32 cents a square foot rather than $6 a yard. Okay, it's the same thing. 1,000 miles an hour is the 15
We're still
degrees per
moving
hour.
about,
It's the same damn
Yeah.
thing, but you guys are so ridiculously intellectually dishonest that you got to argue about nothing.
Yeah,
dude.
it's semantics.
You'll argue about nothing.
It's going
Wait,
1,000
wait, wait.
miles
I
an
have
hour
another.
right
I
now.
have another.
That
thing,
had
Monkey. So
nothing
why
to do
did-
with what I was about to say.
Monkey.
You just interrupted me with some bullshit.
Monkey.
How
Can I
did it not?
explain?
How did
Monkey.
it not?
Why did Buzz Aldrin confess that we didn't go to the moon? Why would he say
didn't.
that?
I
Good.
was in the middle, and now you're just like, bringing up Buzz
Look the
Aldrin.
video
Watch it.
up, though.
Tell
This
me.
is not
Tell
We
me.
didn't
false.
go
He
there.
did
Wasn't
say
he
that.
telling the little girl or something?
Oh my
Yeah.
God!
He
All right,
admitted
can
it.
I?
Yeah, because he was like, "Why didn't we go back?" And he's like, "Because we
Yeah.
never went."
Holy
Yeah, he said
shit!
that.
They
Can
never
I?
went there.
What do you mean, holy
Can
shit?
I get like
We're
5 seconds?
Yeah,
we're
on
just
the
giving
phone,
you
please?
proof. We're just giving you proof. I mean,
Please.
We're giving you proof, and you're not.
Well, he wants
You're not giving
mathematic
us
proof. Can
anything
you
against.
All
pull
right,
up
all
some
right.
algebra and make this sound good?
Jesus.
Let
Please
me
tell me
talk,
how
or
that
I'm
had
gonna
nothing
leave.
to do with what you're saying. Please do.
Let me talk, or
ahead.
this is completely pointless even me being here.
Just busting your
Let
balls
him talk.
again.
Let him talk.
Get it, bro?
Okay, so you guys are like, you say it spins at 1,000 miles per hour, which is
Yes.
completely bullshit.
No, I looked it up.
It's
It
your
says
math.
it's 1,000
It's your
miles an
math.
hour. It's moving at
you
1,000
gotta
miles
go
an
to
hour
scale,
and it
dude.
spins.
Again,
go
I
to the
can't
scale
get
here.
I can't get 5 words in before you guys just start dogpiling me. Like, okay,
I'm
the only
serious.
globe earther here. Can I at least get the stage for like 5 seconds here? Then I'm gonna go because I have other people I want to talk to.
It says
What?
the daily rotation speed, which is up to
Oh my God.
1,338 miles an hour. That's what it says at the equator.
Okay, listen
So
to
it's
me.
going 1,000 miles an hour. It says right here. I just looked it
Okay,
up in 4
so
different
if
places.
okay, so if you were to be standing on the end of a analog clock, right?
Yeah,
And you were sitting at the end of the hour hand, right?
it's going. Yeah,
The Earth is spinning at half of the speed of an hour hand on an analog clock.
and it's going
That is
1,000 miles an
one-
hour.
Yeah,
It's still
but that's
traveling the
not that
distance.
fast compared
speed.
to everything in the universe. Think
You don't think
about
we've
it.
ever heard this
Okay.
fucking argument, monkey?
Shut up,
Yeah,
JJ. I'm talking. I don't want to hear you
Dude,
right now.
fuck off. Dude, you're a broken record, bro. You think this is our first rodeo? You don't think we ain't heard this argument, dude? You're trying to preach to a choir, dude.
Yeah.
We've learned what you've learned, bro. We know your model. We
How
know
old are you, monkey?
I'm 38.
All right, so you're not
He's young.
exactly. Yeah.
He's still young.
So I am telling you guys, Earth spins
All right,
at 1 rotation per day. That
we're
is
going 1,000
not-
miles an hour still.
Yeah.
Still,
1,000
okay,
miles
yeah,
an
you
hour.
can call it 1,000 miles per hour. The equator.
There you go. Was
But
it
hey, you know what?
Congratulations.
You know what? You go to the equators, or not the equators, but you go to the poles.
We're
0.
going faster.
0. No, you're going 0.
If you were
Cool
how's
story,
this?
dude.
When
Same
you're
force.
when you're a little kid and you're standing on the carousel
serious?
and you're holding on the outside of the carousel, it's pretty fast. But when you walk to the middle, what happens?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're at the equator, you're spinning
Spinning
quote
faster.
unquote 1,000 miles per hour, which
So
that's
you're
a
turning around in
tangential
shorter
velocity.
circles.
With less distance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, guys.
Yeah.
Not
If
to
this is the
mention the
belief,
Earth is
dude, that's
chasing the
all it
sun at
is.
66,000
Right.
miles an hour.
It absolutely
and
is a
the
belief.
whole solar system's going at
480.
fucking a
And
million
I didn't
miles
have to
an
do
hour.
any
Yeah,
math to
480.
figure that out.
Come
All I
on,
had to
dude.
do was do it. I actually had my friend take his moped and lean the tire up onto the side of the thing, and we were trying to hold on in the middle of it, and it threw
my
my
God.
friend off, and he separated his shoulder.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. You guys
There
And
wasn't
I
any
was like,
land.
"Holy
Wait,
shit!"
I want to know though how is that possible that you go to the poles and you're not spinning the same speed?
because it's a goddamn globe.
It's a fairy tale.
No, that's just a fairy tale, dude. It's actually spinning.
Centrifugal
at the same
force is
speed.
a real thing. Water
I'm
would
pretty
gather
sure
at the
a
equator.
first grader would be kind of confused about that.
Yeah,
wouldn't
you
even
know,
have
most
land
first
mass
graders
at the equator.
understand this, unlike you guys.
We got to be going 1,000 miles an hour.
They don't.
That's why.
When we start describing it to them, they're
Fucking
like,
hell.
"Well, really? That's what's really happening?" And then they'll end up like us. But it's not that's why they got to get rid of the idea.
Don't think you're teaching us anything new, monkey. It's not like we haven't
not.
already
So,
heard
Monkey,
it. We've heard
Let
it.
me ask
bro.
you a question. Then I'm gonna leave it at that. Do you think that we're chasing the sun at what is it, 66,000 miles an hour? Do you think we're
Is
going
there
that
an
fast?
upward Earth? What's that Nachi
No,
like, are we-
stuff?
No, there is no.
Do you really think we're going that fast? Dude?
Yeah, I do.
How can you think that,
Because
man? Seriously.
that speed, when you look at it in the size of the universe and how everything works, it is very minuscule. That is not something that
Yeah.
we would feel
Okay,
as a
hold on.
person. There's nothing in our
hold on,
bodies
so you-
that will feel that movement. Also, it's not accelerating
you're-
or decelerating. If you're at a constant speed,
Yeah, it is. It's
You're gonna
turning.
feel
It's
constant
going
speed.
four
That's
different
pseudoscience, dude.
directions. It's turning.
Have
It,
you-
it is.
Brother, that's
Have you
You
ever-
pseudoscience.
say it's not accelerating or
Yeah,
de-accelerating?
it does, and it's actually they measured it supposedly somehow.
Yeah, and they hand us miss how fast this really is. They act like it's nothing because of the size, but realistically, dude, go look at a rail gun, dude. Go learn what real.
Don't bring up
Go
a
look
fucking
at what
Every gun is
Mach
manual.
You
speeds
guys
are,
are
bro.
so
Every
You
flirty.
think
every
Earth's
gun is
traveling?
manual ever
101.
made.
You
Every
think
gun
Earth
is
is
manual.
traveling
101
60?
won't.
This is no.
Hey,
This is what they do because it's space. 66,000 miles an hour isn't really 66,000 miles an hour because it's space.
Oh, yeah.
Never said
It's
that.
fairy
Never
tale
said
land.
that.
No, I'd like to see
Wait,
how
let
they
him
figure
You're
that
saying
out.
that it's
why
not-
well, just let him say why. I don't know.
I mean, if Earth was
Well, there's
hurling
no
through
gravity.
space that fast, wouldn't it look like a comet, dude? When they took pictures of it, you know, wouldn't it leave a trail of some kind?
No,
You know,
because
anything else
Why
hurling
did-
through
why-
space does.
oh my God, guys, you.
All right, say why.
Yeah, what
though,
does an
Monkey? I
asteroid
don't-
look
like?
Why
I'd
wouldn't
like to
Earth
hear
leave a
what he
trail,
has to
dude?
say.
Okay, I'm gonna play a video right quick and then I'm gonna get off. But if you want to watch this, Monkey, you can.
No, I'm gonna leave right now because I have somebody I want to talk to. So
Take care,
I will
man.
leave it here, and I'm just gonna say, like, come on, guys, just please look into it. Like,
Do
I
we have-
know you guys
Dude, you're barking
don't
up the wrong
want.
tree, dude. We've already looked into it. That's what you don't understand, dude.
Do
It's
we
like
get a
reverse
toaster?
psychology with you guys, bro. We've been there, dude. We were where you
Yeah.
were, and now we're not. And you're guys telling us to please look into it, dude.
Yeah, you believe you
you're
believe that the
crazy.
universe is a vast place and it's never been explored, but we're actually going on faith that they know exactly every bit of mechanics
Hey.
in the universe.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, well,
Possibly.
We're
you
here.
know,
We're here.
if you-
We're because we looked into it, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
why we're here. Because
Alright,
we
well,
did
hey.
look into it.
Hey, well, I'm gonna leave this on good faith, guys. I appreciate you having me on.
Have a go on.
Roger, thank you for
Oh.
having us on.
Anytime.
JJ, you should probably do the same sometime. Have us on, have a conversation like Roger does. That's
Yeah,
what
we'll figure
happens.
I don't
something out.
know.
I have
There's a
more
time and a
respect for
place for
Roger than
everything,
I do
bro.
of JJ. JJ, you won't let flat
You know what,
earthers in your
you
chat.
saying you have less
Flat
respect
earthers.
for me means you didn't take into consideration what I started telling you in the beginning, how you're not understanding why I'm passionate about what I'm passionate about. I have skin in this game, bro, and it's not a game to me. I'm being genuine, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, there's way more to it than the flat earth. The flat earth is like the very back burner when it comes to the goddamn reality of the powers that be and what they have done to humanity. You and I, bro, collectively, all of us.
Okay,
So
well, hey,
just
how about-
understand that, brother, and respect it, dude. I respect you, bro. Okay.
I got this, brother. How about this? You unblock me from your channel, and sometime you have me on to have a chat.
How much money do you got?
I'm not gonna
I'm just
pay
kidding.
anybody to talk. That's ridiculous.
I'm just kidding.
Come on, guys.
Nobody pays me to do this, neither. Monkey.
Hey,
I
there's
don't-
a time
I
and a
get
place for
paid no
everything.
money to do this.
God, I'm
There's
making.
a time and a place for everything, and I will consider that, dude. I will, and
All
I'm
right.
gonna appall an audience, and make sure it's something that it's not just what I want, because it's a community, dude. It's like not a game, bro.
And-
Maybe I'll
and-
come and do a special stream for all you guys or something, but
Maybe you
I
should.
just I just don't, I got a clean house over there. I'm gonna keep it that way, dude. And I don't appreciate antics, because you got to understand, man, it's not a game to me, bro.
Okay, well,
It
how
really
about
isn't.
you come in sometime? I can get a hold of him. How about you have a civil conversation with Mike from Drunk to Bunk Show? He can be civil.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I agree, man. I do think it needs to be done and said, dude, because you guys talk a lot of shit over there. We talk a lot of shit over here, and the reality is we're all in the same damn boat at the end of the day, bro. Nobody
Yeah.
is immune and not they don't deal with the repercussions of the shit I'm talking about. We all are in the same boat. We're all victims of the same reality here, bro. So I do think it needs to be dealt with, but in an intellectually honest way, man, because those guys are really, really bad. Some are worse than others, obviously.
Well, Mike from Drunk to Bunk Show, he has actually apologized because he has been rough on you guys. And he did apologize.
I don't
Think
accept
about
his
this.
apology.
Think
He's-
about this, dude. Think
Nope.
about how many of
Back
you
to that.
guys and even our own people are paid off, dude. And we can't even trust our own damn people. And I'm supposed to go outside the box and trust some other outside guy that's not even on the same page or understanding where I'm coming from, dude. You know what I'm saying? Just understand it, bro. And I'm not here to fucking make enemies, dude, or friends, dude. I just want the damn truth, dude. That's it. It's for my children, dude. It ain't for my ego.
I'm just here for a conversation. JJ,
I want to
do you-
leave this world a better place than when we found it, dude.
Of course. JJ,
That's all,
do you do Discord at all?
I don't, but I can,
Okay. Well, I mean, you should get a hold of me. at some
Yeah.
point. And,
I just don't want to have a pissing contest, man. I'm tired of it, dude. You know,
No, yeah,
this is
like-
2025, dude. We've been doing this shit for 10 years plus for some of us, bro.
2015.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
for me.
how many years do you think we're just going to keep going down the circular path of reasoning, dude? You know what I'm saying? Something's got to change. Something's got to crack, dude. And when bullshit like TFE happens, we're not going to forget it, dude. And you know what? It was fake, bro. I promise you, bro. And I have the evidence, dude. Other people have evidence. Don't be so blind. Set your cognitive distance aside. Set your ego aside and look at it from a non-biased point of view, bro. That's how real logical analysis works. Real science, that's how it works. So let's be adults, dude, you know? And I respect any of you guys. We're all human beings, dude. We're brothers.
Yeah, I've always respected you, JJ. Yeah, I may have probably said some things in chat sometimes here and there, but like I never meant ill on you or anything. I was just trying to have a conversation, you know?
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
And
I look forward
remember this. Sorry, guys. The establishment is the one that's financially backing anything fighting flat Earth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're throwing tons of money. They put Congress on us to begin with.
Yep.
They have been trying to slander us
YouTube.
from day one.
Facebook.
Yep.
Twitter.
Flat Earth Society. Remember,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
forget
All
that
right.
one.
Once you see it, you won't unsee it, brother. I promise you that, man. These people, they're nothing but hoaxers, man. And I'm not trying to appeal to everything's a hoax, a lie, but hey, if it is, it is. Let's say it was.
Let
Did
people,
you say
people
it
are going
was?
to come to their own conclusions.
Yeah. That's what I'm here for, guys. So I just wanted to once again thank Roger for having me on and letting us talk for a little while. I don't think you guys should have booted Max.
Oh no, he got out of control, man.
Yeah, he should have been booted.
All right.
It gets a little tiring after a little while.
Well,
I
hey,
appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we'll set up something soon. We all can talk, but I'm going to take off for now. And again, thanks, Roger, for having me.
Oh, no problem.
All right, see you guys.
See you. These ain't my mashed potatoes. Where's the fuck I had yesterday?
You guys want to watch the Stoneman Shadow Sunset? You've probably seen it, haven't you? Everybody here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's a decent little video, and actually, he goes into more detail. I was going to try to find it either on Space Audits. They actually go and measure the amount of sunlight they're actually getting at the end of this, and it's 70% more than they would get on a globe. So there's people out here doing this stuff all day long.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. There
Told
is,
you might
man.
be on plane soon.
Let's get some volume in here.
This evidence comes again from the channel Space Audits and from the BitChute channel Man of Stone, who made the original observation. A big thanks to both of them. I'll have links in the description where you can go and subscribe and show your support. As a side note, YouTube took down my last video pursuant to another false copyright strike. Fortunately, you can still watch that video on Odyssey, Rumble, and BitChute. A few years ago, I originally shared this video from the channel Shadow Reveal. I love it. Shadow Reveal is a professional architect and a friend. In that video, Shadow Reveal created a Blender simulation of both the globe and the flat Earth with respect to shadows. Notice that under the globe, how the sunlight through the window starts low right here and then rises up the wall as the sun allegedly continues to drop to a lower angle based on our perspective on the ground. This is the important issue. Notice how the sunlight on the wall at sunset rises even higher than the window itself as the sun drops lower than the window. Furthermore, the Earth bulge itself, which is this shadow line right here, soon overtakes the shadow of the pillar as the sun drops even lower than the physical Earth geometric horizon, creating an upward Earth curvature shadow. On a flat Earth, the light through the window still starts low, but in stark contrast to the globe, the light from the sun through the window would never rise higher than the window itself until the sun gradually moves farther away until the sun fades out. After Shadow Reveal's simulation video, an engineer took that rising Earth bulge shadow and created this Cinema 4D simulation that shows how the alleged Earth bulge shadow would continue to rise until the shadow of the Earth itself would hit the underside of the clouds above us. In other words, if the globe were real, Based on our perception, there would have to be an upward Earth bulge shadow that would be created by the physical globe and the sun dropping at an angle lower than your feet, as shown in this simulation. This upward shadow, which would look something like this, does not happen in reality, which should happen at both sunrise and sunset if the globe were real. This indisputably proves the globe false, as the sun never drops lower than the apparent horizon. It also indisputably proves globe geocentric claims and the big Earth model's false. I hope you understand that. But let's get back to the main point for this video. Fortunately, Man of Stone has a window on his house that is set up very similar to the shadow reveal simulation. To his credit, Man of Stone decided to test the simulation, and he has done it a couple of times now. For this recent test, he placed a magnet here to mark the bottom of the window directly across from the wall. Remember, based on our simulation, and just common sense, if the globe were real, then the light through the window on the wall would have to rise higher than the window itself, as the sun drops at an angle lower than the window. If the Earth is flat, which it is, then the light through the window would not climb higher than the actual window. Here is Man of Stone's test. I have sped up the video for brevity. According to the observation, the light from the sun never reached the height of the window. In actuality, the light from the window on the wall ended up at about 12 centimeters below the height of the actual window. This confirms a flat Earth. It's also interesting as to the difference in the amount of light going through the window. This was at the beginning of the test, and this was at the end of the test. This matches the argument that the sun seemingly fades out due to the opacity of air. This drone footage from DITRH's channel shows us how the sun doesn't actually fall below the horizon, but simply fades out. But the sun, whatever it is and however it works, always remains higher than the ground itself. Here's a video from SpaceX that seems to show the same departing sun. And this is a new sun fade out from an airplane.
All right, I want to make a point right quick. According to their exact globe math, and you've heard this, you wouldn't start seeing any curvature to over 35,000 feet. This is by what their dogma is. And this is where you would actually start seeing curvature. And anybody that claims they see curvature, the actual federal Bureau will, or the FAA or whatever you call it, wants to investigate your sighting of curvature at 35,000 feet, which they never get claims of that from anybody. So even at 35,000 feet, they don't see any curvature. Now, if the Earth were a sphere of a radius of their said proposal, you would see curvature well before that. And it's never seen. And I have never seen it. Neither has anybody else. I just had to throw that in there. And this is their math they use. So 100,000 feet, 200,000 feet, you're not going to see any curvature. You're not going to see any of that. That's all.
Man of Stone has given us more geometric evidence that the sun never physically drops below a physical globe barrier horizon from our perspective as required by the globe. What's also fascinating is the fact that the upward movement of the sun's light on the wall is at a constant rate until the end, where the sun begins to slow down and level out as shown in this graph. As the sun slows down, it then fades out. This again proves that the sun's apparent motion in the sky does not match the spinning Earth globe model. This is a simple test that anyone can perform. If you would like to know more, I suggest you watch the full discussion on the Space Audits channel. I didn't want to spend too much time on the details, but I wanted to share some more indisputable evidence of our flat Earth that builds on this discussion and sunsets and sunrises. Not long ago, I shared this video of a cloud casting a shadow at sunset. Let's watch that original video again.
Check this out. Like this cloud that the sun is hiding behind has broke through. Looks like a spotlight. And then it carries over all will go way over to here. Is that not the coolest thing? It's like I'm under a giant canopy.
The shadow goes from
As I explained then, this triangular shadow from the cloud disproves the Globe propaganda's claim that this triangular shadow from Mount Rainier is a supposed upward shadow being cast on clouds above the mountain. The Globe claim is entirely wrong and, frankly, a bit childish. The triangular shape is only a matter of perspective and has nothing to do with the shape of the mountain. Only the top part of Mount Rainier is casting a shadow and is being cast on clouds below the peak. The triangular shape is simply perspective from a lower vantage point. How can I say that with certainty? Well, first, the supposed upward shadow has never been filmed from the top of a mountain. Ever. Second, the triangular shadow shape cast from the cloud clearly matches the shadow from Mount Rainier, even though the physical objects are most certainly different shapes. More importantly, this anti-crepuscular type shadow is 100% impossible on a globe. Because on a globe, a shadow from a cloud at the horizon could not wrap around the curvature. It would shoot upwards towards space. From the observer's perspective, the shadow would cut off at a point above the observer's head, and certainly could not make it to the other side of the sky, approximately another 100 miles away. At a distance of roughly 200 miles from horizon to horizon, that would be a curvature drop of nearly 27,000 feet. What can they claim? That gravity makes cloud shadows wrap around the curvature too? Since that cloud shadow video, I have also filmed this phenomenon. At first glance, my video is not as awesome as the first video. It was actually a lot better until I realized I needed to film it, and it died down before I started recording. But my video makes an excellent point because notice where the sun is. This video, which was filmed August 5th, 2024 at 8:35 p.m., was taken only 4 minutes before sunset. The sun appears to be lower than the clouds. You can't even see it. Under the globe, the sun would have to be at an angle lower than the clouds, but we know that's not true because only the tips of the clouds are casting shadows. Only the tips of the clouds are casting the shadows, and they extend across the entire sky, which is also impossible on the globe. My laser test friend Robert, who now lives in the Philippines, just sent me these photos that were taken right before sunset. Again, the shadow extends across the entire sky, and the sun appears to be angled lower than the clouds. But it can't be, since it's right before sunset. Any way you look at it, sunrises, sunsets, and shadows prove the flat Earth. Thanks for watching.
I like that little video. Anybody still with me here?
Yeah, see, that's the evidence that they don't give us, man. See, they don't present shit like
and
that.
I was going to actually show how it doesn't matter if you have a rectilinear lens or a fisheye lens, you're still going to get different effects. That's not what shows curvature. I was going to do a show on that tonight, but got interrupted.
You got barreling.
Yeah,
where it,
Well,
where it takes the middle and squeezes it out, swells it in the middle.
Yes. And the only part of that you can trust with when it comes to camera lenses and cameras is the center part of the frame. Yep. There's only everything else curves out beyond that, looking for optical things. It doesn't go as far neither.
Adding zoom into it makes it even worse.
Yep. So all their pictures of any kind of curvature, doesn't matter if it's fisheye or not. Matter of fact, fisheye helps get more horizon. So it'll help more for flat Earth. They don't want to tell you that. Matter of fact, they add refraction to everything they do in that process too, to make it
correct
flat.
for it.
Yeah, they got to correct for it to get an actual measurement. So it's nonsense.
Damn.
The optic game
I don't know how
is it
believe that.
It's
Mount
all
Hood. Mount Hood also does that shadow.
Yep.
Depending on the cloud cover. You remember when I had my blowout with Harmon about that?
And when they tell you how high their rockets go, they don't really have a good reference. More that altimeters only work off air pressure, so they can't use that for a height. They try to time it, but they don't have as much medium to fly through the higher they get up, so they're not going as fast. That's why they have to use those rocket propellants to get it to go high enough to get out of sight. So that's how they fake rockets. And they get it up high enough and do a parabolic curve, and they dump them. The only thing.
That's why they, yeah, exactly. It's so obvious. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Anyways, I can't believe this discussion still needs to happen now.
I know it's been so long.
If it was 2015, yeah, I would get it. 2015, 14, okay, yeah. Oh my god, dude.
The thing is, there's too much evidence, and they don't like that.
Yeah. So.
Well, they start cursing you out. That's what happened. Really, they get mad.
Or Max starts having a panic attack.
Yeah.
That's why we need to be picky with who we associate with, because we have to evolve as well. We can't just keep allowing these people to infiltrate and just suck the soul and energy out of the movement and truth. That's all they're doing. They've already admitted it's a game, and I think that if we are going to talk to them, then we need to talk to them in an adult manner fashion, because that whole childish shit of him yelling every time he talks is not acceptable.
He does that everywhere to everybody. It doesn't matter.
You shouldn't be loud.
Hey Harmon, how are we doing tonight?
Good. I was saying that same stuff about.
Holy crap! Hey, you got.
Okay, I'll talk softer. I'll talk softer.
Right on the mic.
No, I'm not right on it. That's the thing is, it's just I probably talk to. Is that better?
Harmon's actually across the room.
Harmon the screamer.
Okay. Anyway, so I tried bringing this subject up about 6 weeks ago. Then on one of your shows, some guy says, "Oh, you're wrong. I've done it on my garage, and it can shine up from underneath and everything like this." And there's a flat earther. I said, "Dude,
no.
Take the picture of Mount Rainier. This was how simple I broke it down. And take all the clouds away. So now the sun's going down. You're going to tell me there's no shadow of the mountain on the ground?"
Yeah, if you're standing behind it.
Yeah, if there's no clouds in there to do that, they're not covering the tip or nothing. The shadow's going to be on the ground. It ain't going to be in the air ever.
Well, no, only behind it, not in front of it. So if the sun's in front of it, say it's a triangle, and the sun's shining at the bottom of it's shining at the triangle. If there's no cloud cover, the shadow won't go up. There's nothing for it to reflect. You can see it through like that guy did. You can see it through the air. Just because of how the lighting is behind it, you can actually see the two lines.
That's because the tip of the mountain's out.
Yeah.
Or the clouds. It's above the clouds.
No.
It's the only reason you get a shadow on the clouds.
We've been down this road before.
It was you that has the garage that did the experiment?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're still so misinformed, and you're reading something wrong. It's just like Taboo just said 100 times. It never goes below the horizon. Never.
We've been down this road before.
Yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. Now I won't say anything because I know what you're going to say. You believe that it shoots
agreed.
up.
Roger,
you guys can 100% wrong.
Yep.
That's my
100% right. And that proves it.
Well, think about
if there's no clouds, where's that shadow going to be?
Well, were you just here a couple minutes ago?
Where, if there's no clouds in the sky and that sun's going down like it does, where is that shadow going to be?
Well, it'll be a shadow from that mountain going into space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then what's causing the shadow?
That's the whole point.
What's causing the shadow on the ground then at that same time?
It's because the front of it's
light
lighted.
reflecting off the ground. Yeah. Once it gets out of that range, it becomes dark.
Yeah, that's why you get.
No,
that's why you got
the shadow is the dark.
That's why if you're standing on top, the length of the shadow, if you have the sun to your back, goes long and then it goes short as the sun starts to come closer to you. Now the shadow starts to come down, and once it goes over the top of that,
we've already been there. We know
no
you're
shadow.
talking to me and you. We've talked about this, and I totally disagree that your little garage experiment is just nothing to me. And what's that?
I'm going to stay on like 10 more minutes and I'm going to bed. I got to work tomorrow.
Yeah, we already.
If anyone can't see, it's in the chat or anything that the sun is casting. If there's no clouds there, there's no shadow shooting in the air. The shadow is always on the ground. The only thing that stops it from going to the ground is when the peak is above the clouds and it's on top of the clouds, and that's what you see. That's simple.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to argue this point this late. I've been on here.
No,
with,
we got to do 3 hours now. That's it. I'm just
with two troll. With I almost consider Monkey Pat almost. He's
okay.
He's
Max is a little outside though.
Yeah, but he's still fishing. He's got. I got to go talk to somebody. He's probably talking to Max and Craig now.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Anyway, I just wanted to say it real quick. Thank you for letting me on. I'm going to just watch until you go out. And you already said you're super tired, Roger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, I do have to work. I've been sick the last week, so you hear my voice now. This is like 3 times better than it was yesterday.
All right, D man, awesome. You're awesome. Anyway, no matter what, I think you do great work. Seriously.
Yeah.
Thanks,
All right,
man.
cool. Yeah, he does. He pulls up videos that I can't get my hands on sometimes, man, and it's like I didn't see that.
Feeling the internet.
Nice. Yeah, you got more time and probably a faster processor than I got now.
My garbage picked computer.
Yeah. I got a Walmart bot. Well, it's not Walmart. I got a Best Buy.
This was Best Buy 22 years ago.
Nice.
All right, man. Have a good one, guys.
Right.
Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody in chat too.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by to watch that.
I knew that was going to happen just because Max does that everywhere he goes. Every single time I've ever heard him, he does the same thing.
And well, if they weren't fishing for,
I couldn't imagine if he couldn't find his keys or his shoes. Oh, I would be able to be a rat in the room.
We're screwed, man. Society, it's over, man.
There's a lot of pre-assumptions, and I think Monkey Cat's still in chat.
I don't even know.
Hey, Monkey, don't go talking to Craig and. Craig knows everything about us.
Can't even get on the internet and have a normal conversation. Jesus.
Yeah. Well, they got to prove their model. It's definitely cognizance. And once you start pulling the model apart, and I heard Nathan Oakley say this one time a long time ago. He's like, it's like a paper mache model. Once you pick up the globe, you start seeing holes in it.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't unsee it, and you can't go back.
It's not that you can go back for money. We know people who have.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And social acceptance on top of that, even more so.
Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you having me on, Roger. I'm gonna dip too.
Thanks for being here,
Justin.
I just recently started getting in my collab shit to where I could have a panel going as well. So I look forward to having you guys all on there sometime, man.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Man.
Yeah, man. I'll hit you up with a sub.
Hell yeah,
sure.
I appreciate that as well, man.
What's your YouTube, JJ?
It's Justin Johnson 4618. I could drop it in the chat if you'd like.
Yeah.
Drop in the chat if you don't mind.
Luke just subbed to you too. He told you, didn't he?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Luke's a good guy.
Cool.
We all have our own flaws. You know that already. Just don't let anybody prey on them. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to give you guys subs. I'm new to this online live stream stuff. I usually don't hop on here, but I did on Savs twice so far, and then now Roger. So I'm gonna when I have time, join you guys. Share
Yeah, it's
stuff,
crazy
so.
times, man. And the ultimate best advice for anybody is trust no one and question everything. Don't get too attached to anybody because we've learned the hard way with that.
Yeah.
And, we got to learn from our mistakes, because that's what's mostly important. Mistakes are better
I
than
can see why-
success. We learn more.
There's a lot of truthers that. Yeah, dude, I can see why a lot of truthers from 5-6 years ago have just
It's
dipped
crazy,
out,
bro.
because they're just like,
Well, because there's a
dude.
lot of people
Yeah,
that are rude and they're really, I'd say, mind control. That they're gonna come at us like we're the fucking problem, and it's
Believe it or not, some of them actually have a real faith in this, man. They're
Yeah, and that's the scary part, man. Like, good God. What does that say about us as a human race?
Says a lot.
I don't even want to think about it.
well, they think.
Yeah,
that
well, we'll
they're-
keep up the good fight. I appreciate you guys, man.
Yeah.
Mad love, mad respect, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yep. Have a good one, JJ.
All right, brother. Yep. Thanks, Roger.
No
Appreciate
problem. I'll play it with a song, and everybody can have a little dance on the way out.
it. All right.
Actually, let's see. How long is this one? That's too long. Do. I hope you guys enjoyed the show for what it's worth. I just got to say it. It was fun, though, wasn't it, D-Man?
Oh man, Max is tiring.
He is.
I just don't like the yelling. That was ridiculous.
It gets worse. That's nothing. You haven't seen anything.
Oh, dude, I've been on here with Sean Hawkins, and that's been a blast. Dude.
Oh man.
The first thing that triggered him was I told him that your stars are too far away to actually get a measurement to, and he just went into a fit, dude, a cussing fit. Anyways, good night, guys. See y'all later.
All right, have a good one, Roger.
All right, brother. Good night.
Have a good night, guys.
Every single day, that train, it comes for someone. Oh, 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 oh. So now take your lucky stars that today it didn't come for you. Oh, 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 oh. See, now you get some time to appreciate the life you are living. You've been given, the gifts you've been given, this life you are living, a blessing we are living, blessing we are gifts we've been given, we are giving, blessing we are living, we are living, life we are gifts we've been given, we are living, blessing we are living, we are living, the gifts we've been given, a blessing we are living. We've been given every single day. That train, it comes for someone. My lucky stars today didn't come for me. Will I be ready when the angels, when they call my name? Will I be ready when they call my name? Stand up in the light, loving the shining shadow while I still got sight. Love to hold you in my vision when I still got sight. This too shall pass. No, no, we were not built to last. Oh, will I be ready when the angels, when they call my name? For now I'm thanking my lucky stars, yeah, that train didn't come for me today. Was not built to last. So I'm loving the life I am living. A blessing we are living. The gifts we've been giving. A blessing we are living. Oh, the blessing we are living. The gifts we've been giving. Oh, this life we are living. A blessing we are living. Oh, the life we are giving. The gifts we've been giving. Oh, the blessing we are giving. A blessing we are living. Oh, the gift we are giving. The gifts we've been giving. This life we are living. A blessing we are living. Oh, the life we are living. The gifts we've been giving. Oh, that I live in. A blessing we are living. The gifts we've been giving. Oh, the gift we've been giving. A blessing we are living. See, I'm blessing to be living. The gifts we've been giving. All the gifts we've been giving. A blessing we are living. All the life we are living. The gifts we've been giving. Every single day, that train, it comes for someone. Oh, 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 oh. So now take your lucky stars that today it didn't come for you. Oh, oh. See, now you get some time to appreciate the life you were given. A blessing we are living. The gifts we are giving. The gifts we've been giving.